Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 10 of the Mirror of Summoning. Let's get some music playing here, shall we? So, in the last episode, the party had returned to Capernia, where they are now at. Let me get us onto the map of the city. It was learned from Theo's home as he dug up the grave of his wife to see if she was still down there, that Marcus Heights had removed the corpse from the coffin, leaving a note. He read part of it and then burned the rest, unwilling to read the rest of his venomous drivel. Afterwards, the two ogres, Gronk and Gonk, had been made into guards for Theo's property to protect his daughter. Gronk was very gentlemanly toward his daughter because she's in his words, a pretty lady. And so with that, the party made their way back home to Capernia, where they had visited the Church of the Revenger. At least, where the Revenger was. The Church of Andros in the Castle Sylvanas court. There, Orlin was also waiting to meet them, as he was here to oversee everything. Theo was taken into the infirmary, and this is getting super epic, where he fought off visions of madness with the help of his own... a blood transfusion was performed with his own blood that was given before, which was then... God, I can't focus with this music. Hold on. Skip into a more calm song.
Don't worry about
it was sanctified. Yeah, okay. So his blood had been sanctified by the Emperor's divinity, because even though Marcus Heights was not killed, he lost everything that belonged to him on his property. Since they had become Theo's by right of conquest, the rite of revenge had technically been completed, though not to its fullest degree that it could have been. Theo was able to fight off Umbra's infection with a little bit of help from the Emperor. The Emperor just gave him what he needed to do it himself for the most part. After the ordeal was completed, he looked down and saw that the black ichor that was spreading across his chest was gone. He's been cured, no longer having to fear what he might end up doing as a result of the curse. Theo, you are now a free man. In the meantime,
Yay.
during the... How dare you interrupt me? Oh!
I'm sorry, I wanted to...
I took psychic damage!
Oh!
I was just taking a pause to gather my thoughts, that's all. It's fine.
Eon of a person!
Okay, so rocks.
No rock fall. I mean, actually, you know what? No, never mind.
No.
All right, here's where we introduce Rex's new character, Sentinel 2.0.
Oh, man. Oh, my God. Wait.
Hey, I get to introduce Emoji Sister, Selfie.
Whoa!
Oh my God,
In the meantime, Emoji had gone to do a little bit of shopping and selling. And Sentinel was going to head to speak to Fabian Asteron to check if everything was okay with the mirror. Also, our new party member, Shadewalker, had stayed at the church with the other two.
I have been introduced, and also I have been here the whole time.
Yes. Oh, I forgot to mention. Shadewalker showed up on Theo's doorstep before they went back to Capernia and has joined the party, declaring that he has a beef with Marcus Heights himself.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to mention your introduction into the campaign there during my recap. Oh, I'm a failure as a dungeon master. Hang me. Hang me now. Send me flopping on the gallows. All right. Anyway, we're gonna pick up where we left off with Sentinel. But first, a word from our players. Players, go ahead and plug your shit. We'll start with Sentinel.
Hi, my name is Chaplain Rex. I play the Warforged Fighter, known as Sentinel. I am all over the place when it comes to streaming, but I do Wednesdays here with Arsenal, doing like Baldur's Gate a lot recently, or Fortnite, whatever the time feels like on that. But beyond
Possibly
that, I am
Lancer.
yeah, possibly Lancer. That's another fucking tabletop game that allows you to play as giant robots and stuff. Very excited for that in the future. But beyond that, I hope you're doing well, and I'll pass the ball to someone else. Yeet.
All right, up next is Moji. We're just gonna go left to right on the stream.
All right.
Yeah.
Hello. My name is Christopher. I am a professional dungeon master, and I play Emoji. And yeah, looking forward to having some fun.
I pressed the wrong button there earlier. Oops.
Oh no.
Christoph is also a professional dungeon master and introduced me to the website that I will be using as well for my pro DMing. So if you are in the mood to get a really good dungeon master who has more free time than I do, check out Christoph. He's awesome.
Yeah, give me your money.
Yeah, give him your money. Give him all of your money.
Respectfully, of course.
Yeah, give me your money and then totally trust that I'll get it to Krista.
Yeah. Here, Christoph, here's your cut. My cut?
My what?
I mean,
I
your
get money,
your
I'll
payment.
take it.
All right, and up next is Theo.
Hi, I'm
And
Icon.
adjust my-
I'm a VTuber who's currently on hiatus, but I am coming back for this campaign. I play Theodric Oswind. Well, once former noble, now noble again, re-noble?
Reinstated.
Sure. Who has just been cured of a curse, and we will see where that goes.
All right. Up next is Artemis.
Hello, I am King Weeb the Fourth. I am a war god VTuber playing as Artemis, a war cleric within our party. And I have been here with Theo's character, getting him all cured and stuff. And you know what? She is here on a quest from her god to do some good. So, you know.
All right, and you also received a vision of a particular weapon last session as well.
Yes, she recently received a vision from her god telling her to go claim a very special warhammer that is going to help her out a lot.
Indeed. And last but not least, we have our enigmatic Sorlock here, Shadewalker.
I am many things. Hello, everyone. I'm AGF Arsenal, Archdevil VTuber. You can find me over at AGF_Arsenal on Twitch, where I stream a variety of different games. And occasionally dip my toe into voice acting, though not so much as of recently, because I've got a lot on my plate. And I play the Sorcerer. I'm here to mostly cause problems. Or help them. I don't know which. We'll find out.
Indeed. Together. All right. And with that, we shall go ahead and begin. Sentinel, you stand upon the steps leading up to the entry to the castle proper. As you are climbing the steps, the guards see you and they say, "Hey, you're that Sentinel guy, right?"
Yes, sir. The one and only.
We were told to expect you.
Awesome. My other companions are at the temple over there, so they might be following me here soon. I think. I don't know. We didn't really discuss that part. But yeah, well, if you're expecting me, I'll just walk right in.
All right, they hold the door open for you.
Thank you kindly. Do-do-do-do.
They do not follow, however, but you already know your way to his tower.
Yeah, I
As you-
fought in there before.
Yep,
So, yeah.
as you walk through the halls, past some servants and staff, and you eventually reach the door that leads up to his tower. The climb takes a few minutes, and you eventually reach his door.
Be polite and knock on it first.
All right, you hear a voice call from within. Who is it?
This is the one known as Sentinel. I was told you were expecting me.
Ah, yes. Come on in. I'm a bit busy. The door's unlocked.
I'll open the door.
All right, let me just take you over to the other map then.
I don't like just a map option.
Well, you're the only one in Sentinel or in Fabian's Tower, so I mean,
Yeah. I'm just waiting for the. I'm busy with problems. Like, oh no.
why are you small? There we go.
Hello.
Hello. All
Oh,
right.
Shit.
He says,
Hey,
"Come on
guys,
in."
what's going on?
You see that as you open this door, you see that there is some kind of ape-like creature that is standing over a magic circle. It cannot seem to move, as there seems to be an invisible barrier, but it looks over at you, roars, and starts banging its fists on something that you can't see.
Yeah, I think I'll just like slide my maul out on my hand. Obviously, the wizard's got him contained.
Don't.
but I-
He's not even looking at you right now. He's looking at these angels. But he's like, don't be alarmed. There's no need to fear. I have everything here under control. Turn around, please. As the two angels, one of them has white wings, the other has black wings. Both of them turn around simultaneously.
So it looks like you've been experimenting.
Yes, I have been. You may return, the two of you. They both step into the mirror at the same time together and then disappear.
So is it like 50-50? Because there's four, yeah? Or is it just always random?
It's hard to describe. I feel myself gaining more control over the mirror as time progresses, but still there are defects. That angel that came out that was on the right, you saw. That was a pure angel of the heavens. The one with the black wings, however, was corrupted by the abyss. Not quite a devil, not quite an angel, but a mix of demonic abyss energy and celestial.
So I think so long as it's got the angel tag with it, it probably will summon it in here.
Yes, but the mirror itself is proving quite chaotic. I assume you came here for a reason. Was there something you wish to speak about?
Yes.
In fact, I was hoping you would all come. He seems to ignore what you were saying as he walks over here, and this little muddy creature just stands there staring at you. He says, I heard that there was an explosion, a rather massive series of explosions, to the east recently. If possible, I'd like you and your group to go and check out the situation. I am a bit busy with the mirror of late, so if there's anything we can use there, perhaps it'll be useful.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep you up to date since he's like quote unquote part of our government and everything like that, right? Like he's in the like
he's the court
hired-
wizard.
Okay, I was like, okay,
For-
so I'm gonna
for
give you an
Copernicus King.
update. I'll just do a TLDR of kind of what happened between Marcus, what was happening there, the summoned soldiers that were there, what the Emperor fucking did to that place and whatnot, just to give him like a general like, hey, this is the situation, as a rundown. He stole the the fucking devourer piece and whatnot, and just a quick rundown of like, hey, here's what happened.
Okay. As you explain the situation to him, his face gets progressively more concerned until you finish your story. And he says, "Oh dear. Well, scratch that idea," as he chucks a paper back onto the table. It seems that now that I know what the explosions were, I have no more need to have you explore that area. You said he has a plan for the mirror?
Well, it's that. So our theory is with the whole Devourer bit. There's only so many valuable targets that allow him to essentially ascend to godhood or anything like that. And we're thinking is mirror can allow you to summon things, and he needs to test run on some powerful creatures. Why not like start small? He can't just like consume a bear or other big normal standard creatures. He needs like a magical essence, is what we assume to get to godhood. What's better than angels and demons? And on top of that, it is a powerful artifact. So, what if he just can't consume magical artifacts and do that instead? Like, I don't know how it works. I'm just throwing up theories, but why not the recently discovered mirror? I mean, he was a noble at one point, working with a whole eldritch being, and then now trying to ascend into his old eldritch being. He's gonna aim for something top tier at least, even if it's bottom shelf top tier.
As far as I'm aware, he comes over and he's like pacing in front of the mirror.
And yeah, I would show him the map too of like all the circled marks, the question
Ah,
marks.
okay, you
like,
do show him the map. Okay. I didn't know if
Yeah,
you
I
had
would
the
show-
map or somebody else did. Okay.
Oh yeah, I would describe him too, like just open it up, like, hey, here's the deal. Like, I assume I made a copy because like talking to him specifically, like much smarter guy than me, at least gave him everything he needs to know. It's like Mirror, like I don't know what the question marks are, but when asked about the circular parts, that's some really big important folk that you would
Okay.
probably know about and what's going on. It's like we think those are targets, so give the help
Oh,
action
okay,
on
cool.
this if that
I rolled
matters.
pretty high on this.
Okay.
Excuse me. He looks at the map, at the circles and the question marks, and he says, he's keeping track of demigods, it looks like.
So yeah, more targets, which means probably test runs for his Devourer ability.
But not only that. These question marks. He's not sure where these gods are, but he is sure where these ones are that are circled. What I want to know is why is the Sea of Storms circled? I know that the Blood Knights do their training there. Perhaps he plans to take them out.
I mean, to take out special forces or elites in the armies is never a bad thing when it comes to warfare, because he knows we're going to conflict him, so why not take out a threatening force?
The problem with this Island of Storms is that it's nearly impossible to traverse to by normal means. He would have to teleport there, and if he had never been there before, there would be complications.
Well, expect the unexpected. No one would go for it sanely. And
You may
that's where,
have a point.
yeah. Plus, that's where a lot of dangerous folk live too. So if he does the Devour on them unexpectedly, at least get some sort of pickings instead of nothing at all.
Then he may attempt to attack that place earlier than the other places. The mirror being key, though, is my main concern. I have not been able to successfully use the mirror in the way I had intended. Not yet.
Yeah,
Perhaps
and
I
thought
should.
there's
Perhaps.
a demon in the room.
Yes, that one I had to contain. I could destroy it rather easily, but I wanted to perform some experiments on it. Felicia, he turns to the mud mephit in the room, who looks over at him when he says the name. Could you please go fetch me a bag? You know the one. It nods and starts flying away.
So yeah, we were given kind of orders and ideas of what to do for making any of these big runs. It seems like we're going to gather some assets and then start going on a hunt down for Marcus or whatever's left of him at this point. I'm just going to call him Marcus for sake of conversation. But yeah, that's.
Felicia left and nobody said bye, Felicia. I'm so disappointed in you all.
I didn't want to be rude. I didn't know if it was like bye, Felicia. I didn't want to say nothing.
I would have said it, but I'm not there.
Yeah.
I
Look-
wouldn't have. I don't care much.
When they come back, I got it. Yeah, but it's just that, we're gonna gather some assets, get a little stronger from it, double check some things at home, and then after that, just start following some sort of trail. He has the ability to teleport, fly around, and all kinds of. He has lots of movement options. It's just
Yes, from what you
It's-
had described, he made a deal with a primeval known as the Watcher. So
Yeah,
we can
and then he went against
expect
that, yeah.
we can expect things to be strange. Though, if you were able to defeat him and make him retreat, then perhaps I'm not in so much danger.
no. I trust your abilities. It just doesn't hurt to be informed. I would like
Oh,
to
my
know-
abilities are quite potent, but if I am caught off guard, then it could be disastrous for me. Thankfully, my lab is full of traps for those who are not invited in.
That's good. All right. Is there anything you need from me? Is there any other questions that you might have in relation to this? Because, I'm not.
There
I don't know how to hunt
is-
over things. So
There is one other thing of note that I have heard from some of my associates. It seems that there is a rather concerningly large red dragon that has been spotted to the west. Not near Capernia, but beyond the reaches of Andros. At least the capital city, that is.
where was it last seen around?
It was last seen near the Storm Hills region. It had attacked a settlement near Zarathun, a dwarven settlement.
Just check the map.
I'll take you to the
actually,
map real quick. How about
yeah.
that?
I'd appreciate that.
I'll take you all to the map.
Yippee!
Should change for everybody. If it did not change for you, Sentinel, let me know.
It did not.
Okay. How about
Okay,
now?
there it goes.
Is that better? Okay, so
Yeah.
Zarathun is over here.
I gotta scroll out a little bit. Okay, go ahead. Oh shit, that's not far at all.
Oh shit.
I mean, it is far from where you are, but it's not far
Yeah,
from the Stormhammer Tower.
Yeah, no, it's just kind of like, okay. It's like, do you know what kind of dragon it is? 'Cause I know they. depends
Well,
on
as I
race.
said, it was a rather large red dragon, larger than most records hold. This may be a mutation or a particularly powerful dragon that has been granted some power from a higher being. My scouts also have mentioned in their report that it seemed to have some kind of purple energy that was following behind it as it moved. So
Okay,
this
purple.
dragon may be acquainted well with the arcane.
Oh, great, a magic dragon.
cat.
Ugh, okay.
Imagine.
Alright. Yes. Me and my companions. I have to double check with them the trail we're gonna take. I think we are heading to Andros. My companion Artemis got very specific orders to go to Stormhammer Tower, so this is probably what's gonna be on a priority list.
Perhaps you should be careful heading that way then. If that dragon is patrolling the Storm Hills, there's no telling what might happen if you are ambushed by it.
Yeah, I appreciate the heads up. I mean, yeah, Magic Dragon, I'm so sick of everything knows it's but me. This is just whatever.
Well, since the mirror has been found, many strange things have been happening of late.
Okay.
I believe unearthing it may have caused something in the world to change.
Yeah, kind of thinking about it. I don't even know how they retrieved it or anything like that. We just met them with it. So like, I can't even help them with that information. Like, I don't even know what they had to do to get it out. I just saw them carrying it at the end of the day. It was like, oh shit, you found the super rare item everyone's looking for. Oh, good job. Okay, I'll ask them about it, what they had to specifically do in case there's any bindings or anything they had to break beforehand. But the only thing I can think of is I know I'm having to head to Orange Strat. My creator's got something specific for me there too. Maybe I can give him a heads up on that. But no, if there's nothing else you need from me, it's just to check in, keeping you informed of what's going on in the world at least, and keep an eye out for Marcus. He likes to blind a lot, and teleport around. So if you can make sure he doesn't move, he's kind of a punk ass.
Yes, and thank you for the warning. I believe Alzarius has a place I can store this safely. Perhaps I shall go and speak with the old headmaster.
Yeah, anything to kind of make sure it doesn't get spotted or notified. Hide it from finding, tracking, etc. You're smarter. You know what to do.
Well,
yeah, that's all I got. Unless there's anything else you need from me.
Actually, I have a better idea. I could do this myself. I don't need his help. Well, no matter. It's probably best if I don't explain it to anyone, just in case. We wouldn't want Marcus to peer into your thoughts, after all, and discover the mirror's location if he encounters you again.
Yeah, no, like, if you need me to step out and you're going to put it somewhere, by all means, it's like I can close my eyes, I don't know.
No, that will not be necessary. You may go. I will figure this out. Thank you for the warning.
Of course,
and
thank you for figuring things out.
If you and your friends manage to vanquish that dragon, I would pay well for its heart.
I'll keep him informed of that.
Excellent.
And I'll just step out, write down notes. Fucking shit, dragons are running around near the house. Mirror still questionable, and big funny monkey looking demon. And then I'll just head out.
As you go by the creature, it just like freaks out at you.
Calm down, dude. Like it's whatever. Like it's probably better out here. At least you see colors and shit. And I just step out.
All right, back to the city map now. And I believe, did we take care of all of the shopping that Emoji was doing already last session? Or did you want to do a little more?
Technically, I haven't bought anything, but I think
sold stuff,
she would hold off until like the rest of the group is met up. Also, now that I, the player, know that we're going to be fighting a dragon soon, we're definitely going to have to go shopping for some stuff for that fight. So I think she's just going to...
Fire resistance.
Yes, I think she's just going to like sell all of her stuff and be like, okay, back to the group. And then she might have to go back later.
We're going to fight that would warrant any spending of money. Dragon. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, red one.
And excuse me to spend my money? Yes, please.
All right. Now, going back to the rest of the party here. So, Emoji, the meeting place is probably going to be the house. Is that correct? Is that can I correctly assume that?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll just move your token over to the house, which is circled in red. There we go. And back at the infirmary in the church, you are still like sitting down on the bed that you had been laid down upon in the aftermath of the ordeal.
All right, Theo will, after having rested for just a moment, actually like open his eyes and look up and like just kind of return to reality.
You would actually spot Artemis right next to you, almost with the same grip strength that she showed earlier that morning. She is gripping. One hand is gripping on your cloak, and the other hand is gripping on the bed sheets. And she's been crying hard for quite some time. it looks like.
Artemis, you, oh, are you okay?
I thought we were gonna lose you.
Theo will sit up and give her a hug.
There was a moment while you were watching the ordeal happen. Like I said, his body had been convulsing and twisting, and the blackness was spreading from his chest to try to envelop his whole body before it was expelled. So it very much looked like he was about to die there.
Yeah. And she says, I thought we were gonna lose you.
It's all right. I'm
I
still
tried.
here. I'm alive. You can thank your God for that.
It's definitely gone.
Yes. Now I just have to deal with the feeling of my bones and my teeth feel like they have been bent out of shape.
I can
Nothing some
I can
good
definitely
stretching
help
won't
you.
fix.
I can definitely help you feel at least a little better. And she's going to reach out and she's going to use her Azamar ability to essentially healing hands you for 9 health, and then she's going to cast Cure Wounds on top of that at level 2.
All right. I need to refigure out how much damage I have. Because I
You
leveled
had-
up and it healed me.
Yeah. You had been reduced to, I think, what was it, 1 HP before? During that whole ordeal? Something like that?
I
It was like
think-
half-
Because
Halfway through.
if you had failed, you would have died. So, hold on. Actually, wait. We can go up there and check. You took 63 damage.
And you said
before, and it was psychic.
your
so.
max health was 52 at the time.
Right. And
Mhm.
it was halved.
And it was halved.
So-
Yeah, it was halved because you succeeded.
So I should be at, what, like 30-ish right now?
Yeah, that's about right. There we go.
Well, it would be a little... I don't know.
No, that's about right.
Yeah.
We round down.
All right, so... 7 plus 8 here. All right. Well, that certainly does feel a bit better. Let's, I think I could walk, maybe. So you wouldn't mind letting me use you.
No,
for-
I don't mind at all.
Okay. And Theo will kind of shakily get up out of the infirmary bed and, leaning on Artemis, stand up.
She's gonna help him out of the room and go, let's head back to our house. Shade?
Yes,
Shade,
good
you out
idea.
here?
Yeah, I believe he was waiting outside because you wanted to be
Yeah.
alone with him. So he's waiting in the actual like, what do they call that room where everybody does all the praying with the pews?
Actually, I want to say, depending on how
church?
long
Yeah, that's part of the church, but like, what's the room called?
the chapel.
Is that what that's
No,
called?
that's just another name for a church. No,
That's another,
like
I
the
guess, so,
chapel's
yeah.
like the building.
Yeah,
I don't think there is a name for it. I think that's just
Huh.
a room.
the church room.
The church room.
Okay, yeah, sure, that's what we'll call it. But, yeah. So
I
you
haven't
take
been
him
to
into
church for a while. I
you take him
haven't- I
into the
couldn't tell
church
you.
proper. How about that? I'll just say church proper. There we go.
Yeah.
You take him into the church
I'll-
proper. You take me to church. I'll wish like a dog. Anyway, so
depending on
Shadewalker.
Depending on how long that took, or like depending on how long he was knocked out for, or at least not convulsing anymore, and just kind of like the ritual is done. Now we're just waiting for him to wake up. I might have wandered over to Sentinel to go see what that whole nonsense was all about.
Okay, so you went for like a walk over there. By the time that you are like halfway to the castle, you would see Sentinel coming back out.
Huh.
But as Artemis helps Theo walk out at the Baptist room of the church, Where they do all the singing and praying and shit, and the priest talks at people. That room. Anyway, as you bring Theo out of the infirmary and into the church proper, the Revengers, they're waiting for you. However, it seems that Orlin has left. He perks up when he hears you coming out, and he says, "A pair of footsteps and a shuffle of agony. You have survived your ordeal, I take it."
Just barely.
This is a blessed day for you. I am happy that you were able to cure yourself of this ailment. Oh, Lord Andros, thank you for saving this lost soul. He sounds like he's gonna cry.
Not you two.
Yes, we are.
It's by the way, sorry, I don't mean to cut it. It's either a sanctuary or a nave.
A sanctuary. Okay.
Most Protestants will call it a sanctuary. Catholic, Orthodox, and such will call it a nave.
A knave. Be gone, knave! What the hell?
Nave.
Oh, okay.
It's a different knave.
Is it knave or nave? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so thank you for the history lesson there. Appreciate that. All right.
What was the Revenge's name again?
Fuck, what did I say it was? You know what? It's too far back for me to bother checking.
Yeah.
But you can just like call him some honorary title or something. How about that?
Yes. Thank you, Revenger. After tonight, we will continue our journey to complete duties for Andros.
Excellent. But rest. Rest your weary body. I could hear your screams from here.
Was I screaming?
Very loud.
Artemis, was I screaming?
Yes.
Oh, sorry about that.
It's okay. You didn't cry out for mommy or anything. It was just more like ah and stuff like that.
You even destroyed your own shit.
Oh yeah, that's kind of open, isn't it?
Indeed.
Just to show that it is gone.
Well,
I couldn't
thank
tell.
Thank you for all the help, and thank Andros, I suppose. And
most importantly, thank yourself. Andros only gives the tools that his followers need. He expects you to do the rest of the heavy lifting.
yeah, well, this lifting definitely was very heavy, wasn't it?
Indeed, but you proved yourself worthy.
I suppose so. I'm going to take your advice and get some rest.
Yeah, let's get you back to our house.
Yeah, let's go.
And one more thing, Artemis.
Oh, yes.
Your revenge will come soon.
Mm-hmm.
I can say no more than that.
Argral. Thank you, Revenger.
May your battle be blessed.
Artemis, we're not going into another battle right now, are we?
I really hope not.
Okay. I got your back, you got mine.
And we head out of the church.
All right. Back home. I guess this could be Theo's home away from home now. That he has two homes. All right, so we'll handle that leaving part after... Actually, wait. Let me just move you guys back. We'll handle the leaving part after they have their conversation, because their conversation will technically be happening before that happened.
Mm.
All right, so Shadewalker, you see Sentinel coming out of the castle.
Sort of raises a hand and meets him in the middle.
Yeah. Mr. Walker, how you doing? Everything going right in the temple?
Well, there was a bit of screaming, then some convulsing, I think,
Oh, exorcism. How exciting.
and then the screaming sort of stopped, and then some crying, and then that kind of has been waning in and out here and there. So I think it's been going pretty good.
Oh. All right, well, that's probably a win at the end of the day. Walker, I got a question for you real quick. How
Sure.
informative you are about dragons?
Vaz?
You can give me an Arcana check.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
12.
Your only real experience is sometimes dragons would get trapped in the Shadowfell and be changed. But other than that, you
Well-
don't really know much about them.
Well, a bit, not a whole lot. I usually try to avoid them, if and when I ever saw them.
Fair.
Other than the legends surrounding dragons, basically. So, like, you would have basic knowledge of a dragon.
And the general legends and such.
Well, when we get the group effort together, I'll explain more on it. But worst case scenario, I might have to deal with one that's amped up in a weird way in our adventures.
Huh.
Yeah, speaking of the wizard on that, remember that hammer storm tower we're gonna be heading over there? Collect some things. Dragon's not too far away from it. He's in those hills and whatnot, so a little concerned about it, not gonna lie. But I mean, like, if we could take an eldritch being, for the first time, whatnot, kind of popping out, I don't think a dragon would be so bad.
Mods, can you please nuke that person out of my chat? Thank you very much.
Yeah, smack his nuts.
I don't think I'll be going to Stream Rise. I think you can go fuck yourself instead. How about that? Anyway.
Yippee!
Silence bot.
Oh, hell
just-
with you!
just,
Anyway,
I'm a machine eater. You should go fuck yourself, you automaton.
Flanker, fuck.
Yeah, you piece of you fucking clank.
Oh my god, watch your mouths. Alright. Doesn't seem like I have any mods left in here, so I'm banning them myself.
Do it.
There we go.
Man, grab it.
Order for hate speech now.
God.
Yeah, you can't just call someone a clanker.
Listen, I am a clanker. I can say it.
Oh yeah, you know what? That's your word. You're right. You're right. My bad. Well,
It's
I
my
won't make that
word.
mistake again. All right.
Oh, that's so.
So
stupid. I
continuing
shouldn't
on,
be saying that. Yeah.
yeah. So very basic knowledge about dragons, and you know that. Actually, wait. When did Artemis got the? I thought Artemis had the vision after helping Theo.
Yeah, I was about to
I don't
say,
think
she
she.
hasn't
I don't think
told
she had the
anyone yet.
chance to share that with you just yet, Sentinel. I didn't get the chance to say that because I saw the chat message
What?
there. So
Information.
Yeah, you
about-
have
no,
not
I
been-
talked to the wizard who said that. Oh, there's a dragon hanging around there. And
yeah.
Oh,
You
the
just
hammer
mentioned
store
the hammer
thing.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hammer.
You don't know about the
My
hammer
bad.
thing
I-
yet. You just know
Okay,
it's
never
around
mind.
Zarathun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not too far away from my house.
Nah, it's okay,
and where
Cat.
used
I
to
figured you
live.
might have stepped away.
Where I used to
Yeah,
live with
yeah,
my
there you
grader
go.
and stuff. So a little concerned about that because it's not too far away from that. Looks at the camera.
Yeah.
My bad. Anyway,
That's concerning, but as long as we don't have any, divine or otherworldly reasons why we would need to go into that area, I don't think we should have too much of a problem.
yeah, no, like it's just like we had no reason to get really close, but like I like to let them know what's going on over there so they prepare. Like I don't know, maybe a creator built like, yeah, I got created this anti-specific dragon thing because I was bored. Like, I don't know. We'll see.
Sentinel.
Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? All right, let's go check up on the others. Maybe they. I want to see what's going on with the screaming and such. I'm not gonna go in, but I'll walk back towards the temple over there.
All right.
we're
By now,
walking,
you would see Artemis helping Theo limp out of the church.
As
you
we're
finish
walking
your
back,
convo.
as we're walking back, I also would have gone. Sentinel, thank you for being so accommodating and trusting.
You're welcome, and like you can't make a
Just-
confused face, but
I know I don't give much of a trustworthy aura a lot of times. It's why I've kind of done the bounty hunter thing on my own for a while. It's nice to get somebody that just is so quick to be kind. That's not something you see a lot of these days.
Well, listen, I'm not one to judge. I mean, look at me. It's just like, I mean, you came out here wanting to kill Marcus. Apparently, Marcus has fucked over a lot of people. The least I can do is make sure, hey, we have a, somewhat of a good time. And if we're gonna be fighting together, maybe perchance and whatnot in the future, gotta know we got each other's back, And if you need anything, just let me know. I'm a blacksmith of sorts and whatnot. So
That's
on the off
good to
chance.
know, and very handy.
Yeah. Well, when you're made out of metal, you got to figure out how to fix yourself because no one else can besides like one, maybe two people. So, got to take care of that.
Huh.
Artemis, Theo, do you want me to carry you, Theo? Like, it's literally no issue.
Oh, what? No, I'm fine.
Hey,
He says,
how'd
while
talk with the wizard go?
while limping.
All right. Well, I got some good news, bad news, and the ugly news. Which one do you want first?
Good news first.
Well, the mirror's still there, and the wizard wasn't informed about the crazy Marcus thing, so now he knows, so he can be prepared.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
Nice.
good.
Yeah.
Ugly news.
Yeah,
there's a
Orlin spoke with
dragon.
the king.
Yeah.
Who
Ugly
hasn't
news.
had a chance to
apparently-
talk with him yet.
Yeah. Ugly news. There's some crazy red dragon that's running around not too far away from my place. We're in those hills. Pretty nasty looking.
Artemis would Theo, you would feel her like she is barely able to hold you up, and she is shaking uncontrollably. And what color was it? And
Red.
where
He
was
said
it?
it was. Yeah, I'll pull up the map and
Red?
I'll point it out. Yeah,
But
he
as
said
long
that
as we
some.
don't have a reason to go there, should be fine, right?
Yeah, I mean there were some like purple trails and whatnot. It was affecting it. Yeah, he
Artemis,
said it
are
was
you
near.
It was
Zero
spotted
Zero,
around
or-
here.
So
Artemis, are you okay?
yeah, can we make like an insight check? Like, I
Yeah,
know
Artemis.
it's pretty-
Artemis, give me a wisdom save real quick.
Of course,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh fuck!
Oh fuck.
No, the trauma.
All right, so you
Hooray, the trauma.
fail the save against the fear effect, but that was because of what you're about to receive in a vision. You see yourself standing atop Stormhammer Tower with your prize in hand. However, you see Sharagral, the dragon who slew your friends and left you alive to send a message, breathing fire toward you.
Oh my
In this
god.
vision, you think you're about to die, and then you return to reality terrified.
She was screaming.
Does
just-
she do
hey,
anything that
what?
would cause Theo to
No,
no longer have support?
Shit.
Yeah, she ends up inherently dropping Theo as she grips her head and she's screaming.
Going
like
down.
Hey, oh shit! Like I'm trying to like catch Theo, but I see her dropping. I'm just like, oh god, what do I do?
You're standing right in front of them, right? So I won't make you roll anything to catch Theo.
Yeah, I'm just like to grab Theo, but like also like Artemis, like what's going on? What?
No, catch her, gosh.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, okay, I'll just gonna set Theo down and just like I'll try to match Artemis. I assume it's probably doing like the fetal position on the ground. I'm just like, hey, what's Artemis?
Artemis,
what
you
happened?
okay?
Do you need a hug? Do you want me to hold you? Do you
Music's
just
a
need
little
safe
too
space?
inspirational for this.
Like it's like they're kind of freaking out about like just hearing a little red dragon. I don't know what to do.
Sentinel, pick her up. We gotta take her to the house.
Okay, Artemis, I'm going to pick you up right now. Do I have your permission to do so?
And she is not listening to anything that you're saying.
Just pick her up.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Artemis, you look towards your companions, and you see them as the people you used to fight alongside instead.
Oh, that's so fucked.
And she's going to, since Sentinel is in some large.
This
armor, she's
isn't madness. This is PTSD.
No,
going to ask Commander. Commander, how are you here?
that's, no,
Shakes
no-
hand. Hell yeah.
there's no commander here. This is Sentinel.
Artemis,
I
give
don't
me another wisdom save.
Can I get the help action?
Yep. You can give the help action on this one. 20. All right. The faces of your comrades melt away to reveal your current friends.
Hey Artemis, okay, let's get
Artemis.
you home.
Let's turn the music down. This is loud.
I
There we
got
go.
you. You don't have to say anything. Let's just get you home, okay? And like, I don't know, allowing
We're
I'll
going
figure out, but let's just get home for now.
Yeah, no, she's going to stand up and she's going to walk along with the guys. She's just going to say, so, s- sorry about that. As you can hear the plates of her armor rattling as she's shaking.
It's okay.
You don't have to apologize.
We'll
let's
talk
talk
about
later.
it, but right now it's okay.
And,
We're just gonna go home.
Okay.
And-
Does somebody else want to help me?
yeah,
out
I
here?
got you. And
I'll
I'll
move
just,
your tokens
I'll
for
do
you.
the, yeah, I'll
to
just do the
prepare.
bridesman carrying him back. Just like, here we go. All right.
Well,
Brilliant.
I'll help Theo walk since the one that was helping is currently being held.
Yeah, it's fine. Everyone gets a piggyback if they want. It's fine. I can carry all of you. It's just I'm built like this.
Yeah,
For
I
one
saw you
fucking
drag
reason.
that beetle. I know you can literally carry us all.
Very true.
I could certainly try. All right, yeah, to get to the house. Shit. But yeah, I think there's like a case sense of like maybe Sentinel kind of knows what's going on. He's still a little fucked up about his original party, which is kind of like more than half of them are gone, and now it's just like him and Emoji. So he's probably in that moment of just like. I feel like he would recognize this too, especially with the militia folk he used to hang out with back in his old town where we lost each other once in a while, but won't press on it, just more of, no, like I understand. But yeah, shit, let's take it to the house. So yeah, Shadewalker, this is our home. We bought it on the last time we were here. Because when we found the mirror, we had a pretty penny, not gonna lie. So made some accommodations. I don't really need a room. I shared it with somebody, but they're gone too. They left, but no, what I'm gonna go do is make sure say hi to Emoji and everything. I don't know if Artemis needs a private moment with you, Theo, but I'm gonna try and fuck around with this plate beetle thing.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to her.
Okay.
I'll remain here. I can maybe be some form of assistance if verbal communication is something that's hard to do.
All right. You guys eventually get back over to the house, and I'll just take you to the house map. Hold on, let me make sure I delete the person who's not here anymore. Since they aren't
Yeah,
actually
geez,
since she's not actually
Front door for
staying
everybody.
since she's not actually staying at the house here anymore, and I will. Oh my god. Okay, I need to.
She gets deleted because rocks fall.
No, not even that. I need to update the tokens. Oh my goodness. Okay, anyway. Copy. There's old tokens on there.
Oh
All right.
no.
God.
The Artemis before Artemis's glow up. Don't need that one. Do need that one. Right, I made your tokens large on this map because they're kind of silly otherwise.
Mm-hmm. Wow, this is a really big house.
Honestly.
You can travel
There we
for
go.
miles over here.
Okay, I'll just put you guys over here. There we go. We can go back to happier music now.
Yippee!
Hey.
Oh my god, hi Emoji.
Hi.
Oh my god, hi!
So yeah,
There's another Theo in the house.
No way.
And Bob's there.
Don't look
I
now.
wish I had the Among Us sound before the guy.
Hello, my new self. Rushes to you and combines with you.
Oh my god! Jeez Louise, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
And thus Theo has become an Echo Knight fighter.
That's one hell of a way to introduce a class change.
Theo, did you gain something in your meditation?
Anyway, no, that was non-canon. This is a joke. So, moving on. You guys arrive to see Emoji waiting for you. The carriage and giant lizard are parked out front of your house here.
Hi guys.
Yeah, half of us look like we've been through something.
Oh yeah, guys.
Oh, hey, Emoji.
Hi.
Hello.
How was shopping?
Oh, it was like super good, you guys. We got so much money.
Well, good shit.
Great.
Good.
You guys look like not okay. Are you good?
No,
No.
Oh.
we'll talk about it later. We just need to get inside. Nothing serious. We weren't like attacked or anything. We're good.
Yeah.
Not good, but good. If you understand.
Physically, yes. Emotionally, no.
Well,
Oh, okay,
physically,
I
no
think I
for me.
understand,
but-
yes.
Oh, yeah. It's a mess. I spoke with the
Okay.
wizard, with the mirror and stuff and whatnot. Yeah, I'll just give him the download, Emoji the download of kind of what happened in recent events here.
So you tell her like all the information you learned?
Yeah, some on the information we learned, that whack-ass dragon, the mirror not being summoning in a weird way. Wizards
You very
informed.
quickly realize the moment you say the word dragon, her eyes, like her pupils, go black.
Does everyone have a dragon problem here? Like-
Oh boy, I move in to catch Emoji in case she falls.
I don't
And
wanna
then
sound
she
rude.
raises her hands up in the air and says, "Yes! We get to kill dragon! Finally!
Okay, no, no
okay.
falling here.
That was the
Okay.
exact
Yeah.
I've been waiting
opposite.
my entire life for this moment!
Okay, what's your beef with dragons?
It's every adventurer's dream. Are you kidding me? Have
Oh.
you read the book before?
Yeah, I mean, like, we was just kind of talked about it in my
Oh.
own place I was, but,
We need
like,
to go kill
Oh,
the dragon
no.
now.
that's a possibility. We still got things we got to take care of.
Oh,
I have been waiting my entire life for this moment.
the moment
Yeah.
you say, "Haven't you read the books?" and an adventurer's dream, there's an immediate just, "Oh no," coming from me.
Okay, what's
no.
Her,
what?
her eyes
what's
have
wrong
like
with
gone
you?
from black pupil to this like complete anime sparkles. Like that's her right now.
So it did the cat thing where the eyes dilated so much that it just filled the entire
no,
eye. That's what it
was
was.
my oh
Exactly
no's
what it
coming.
is.
Like,
Shade, what's going on with
hmm,
you? Why are you knowing right now?
You guys keep enthusing. I'm gonna take Artemis over.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
my
yeah, yeah. Sorry, we should probably not have the conversation around part of this.
right. I'll remain here to help with that, but wait for them to get inside. All right.
Okay, door closes. Okay, what's going on with you?
Not just here. I'm gonna cast message actually. So you hear Shade speaking in your head, or wherever your processing core is located.
Your mind.
Your mind. Right, just getting the realization of all of you folk. I haven't had really a lot of time to meet you all, but it seems to me that the excitable nature here comes from purely just works of fiction, books and such. You know, fighting a dragon, fantasy, all that nonsense.
Okay.
That which you know, enthusiasm is great, but and I don't know a lot about dragons other than this should not really be a thing to be excited about. And I'm
Yeah,
not going to crush
no.
that excitement, really. I'm not going to sit down and tell this person who I've only just met today that this is a bad thing. So I'm not going to do that. But you know, there's my worry in it.
Yeah, no, and I think like Sentinel's hitting his head right now, like thinking his vision's fucked up because like he hears him, but he's not seeing his lips move. It's like my fucking vision's fucked up, but he's still talking to him. Like, yeah, no, it's like I'm speaking out loud, not in my head when I say this.
And then out loud, I just say, no, nothing. Just had a realization. Might need to pick up a few extra items. That's all. I don't think I'm quite equipped for fighting a dragon. So gave him the real reason on the inside of his head, and then just said something different verbally.
You say that, and Emoji's like, "We need to go back to the store. We have so many things to buy. We need to prepare."
Yeah, that's gonna be.
So you know that I
thing
could
we're
agree.
gonna-
with.
Yeah. All right. Um, I want to check in with Theo real quick to see what we're gonna plan around this because I don't know what happened at the temple, so I need to figure out what the deal is with that. And then after that, we like Emoji said, we need a prep before we head out there and whatnot. But
Excuse me, there,
after,
person I haven't formally met yet. Excuse
yeah,
me, pardon me.
yeah, yeah, this is Todd Shadewalker, yeah,
Hi.
and
No,
yeah, and then
I saw you back
yeah,
at Theo's mansion. Hi.
Todd
Yeah.
says hi. You're hot.
Todd says everybody's hot, to be fair.
yeah.
I mean,
Most
I did
people.
make him to be hot. That is true.
Yeah, I think I'll knock on the door and be like, "Do y'all need a moment still?"
Yeah, just a moment.
Okay, I'm gonna just do my own thing while we wait.
I'll remain by the door in case you need some help.
All right. Artemis, are you okay?
I'm sorry.
No, there's nothing to be sorry about. Are you okay?
Not really.
I've never seen you like this. What's going on?
As soon as Sentinel said that, the color, the size, where it's at, I know this dragon.
You think this is the one?
He's the one. And
Okay.
Andros himself gave me a vision.
Is Shadewalker eavesdropping? Maybe. Who knows?
No, just straight up, just like by the door, like, or not by the door, but like by the wall next to the door. So like, in case this is something hard to talk about that might send her into another like nonverbal state, he's offered his services in the ways that like I can magically find this memory and then relay it to you non-verbally, so she never has to think about or speak about it.
Ah.
Yeah.
All right.
So in case you think you might need that, he's just chilling like right here, and
Okay. Okay.
knock if you need him.
Andros, when you were dealing with your own curse, he gave me a vision of a hammer. A hammer he intends to gift to me over in Stormhammer Tower. Similar to the one I have now, but much more powerful. Much more powerful.
Well, that's good.
And he told me that it's time to go and claim it. But when Sentinel told me about the dragon, Andros gave me another vision. I would be standing at the top of Stormhammer Tower with this new hammer. And
It's okay.
Shargrol, he was flying towards me, breathing his fire. And Andros told me that it's time to conquer my fear. And to take back what Showergrawl took from me.
Well,
I know that when we go to claim it, we're gonna have that fight. And when I came back from that vision, you all looked like my old unit that I used to be a part of. And Sentinel looked like my commanding officer.
I see. It's okay. Right now, you're safe. We're safe right now. We have time to think about this, to plan. What happened to your unit happened in surprise. We have the upper hand this time. We're stronger now. You're stronger now. We have a lot going for us. That does not mean that it's not going to be scary. I understand. It's okay to be scared. Bravery isn't not being scared. Bravery is about being absolutely terrified, but pushing on. I'm right here with you. You helped me. We fought some weird eldritch god thing. We fought whatever that thing that came out of that grate was. We've fought together. We've fought very dangerous things together.
You're
We
right.
will all help you. You're not alone in this.
Thank you.
Of course.
I should really hope I don't lose any of you guys in this fight too.
It will be okay. We have ways around that now.
As this is going on, and Emoji, as you're standing there, you hear coming from the living room. Todd begins playing piano.
Emoji is like
Take
not
it away,
paying
Jerry.
attention to it. Not to ruin the moment or anything, but like in the meantime, while this is all happening, Emoji's just pacing in the hallway, coming up with like 15 different contingency plans on how to kill this dragon.
Oh,
Like
boy.
she is getting obsessed, like ADHD
Oh.
levels of like hyper focus, obsessed with this right now.
Yeah, Todd didn't
Nice.
know what was happening, so Todd's just being whimsical.
I was just vibing, yeah, understandable.
Look,
You know what?
I
I'll continue.
look, I still have this, and Theo will remove the Scroll of True Resurrection from his bag. If any of us go down, if you go down, you can now bring us back. No, if any of us go down, you could bring us back. If you go down, I can bring you back. We've got this.
Are you sure you're willing to use that?
Absolutely.
Thank you, Theo.
Of course.
And I'm sorry for dropping you.
It's okay. I'm a monk. I don't take damage from falls from certain heights.
Oh my god.
This fucking guy.
It's okay, you literally couldn't have hurt me if you tried.
And
I've had worse falls, and it's understandable.
Thankfully, you had Featherfall active for one of those falls.
Andros has also given me quite the special spell, but I'm gonna need some components for it.
We'll get them then.
And if we're going to hunt Marcus, I'm really gonna need a better hammer.
We'll get it then. First, we'll plan. We'll stock up, because that certainly saved our asses last time. We will be prepared.
Yes. Yes, we'll be prepared this time.
Yes. Now, for now, let's take our mind off of it. We've been through a lot. Let's just take some time to rest.
Todd comes over to you, Emoji, and bows, expecting applause.
She just waves back like, "Hi."
You like the song?
What song?
The song I was just playing.
Oh, you were playing? I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, okay, I'll go play it again then.
Okay. She'll actually go into the room and listen.
Let's go talk to the others about this, because it's important. But then let's just take some time off.
Right.
We all deserve it. And frankly, we all need it.
Right. But not too much.
No, we still need to plan, but right now we're not focusing on that. Tomorrow, there will always be tomorrow. Tomorrow, we start planning. Today, we have off.
Okay. Okay. She's
All
going
right.
to bring up her gauntlets and like do that thing where she pats her own cheeks and tries to shake her head. Okay. I'm good. I'm
You
good.
got this. If you ever start feeling that again, or you need somebody to talk to, let me know.
I will. I will.
Okay. Now, can you help me up because my legs still really, really hurt?
Yes, of course. And she's going to help you up. And as she touches
Thank
you,
you.
she's also going to cast Cure Wounds again at 3rd level.
You hear some popping of bones as your toes are put
Ooh.
themselves back into place.
18.
That hurt, but that definitely feels better now. Thank you. Alright. I think I could manage walking on my own now.
Alright. Let's
Alright.
go talk to the others.
Yep.
Ugh.
Great. Thank you.
Hello, Shade.
He looks up. You see he was writing in a journal and he closes it. Oh, everything seems like you're doing okay.
Yes,
Definitely better.
We're doing better.
We're going to meet to talk about some things, and then we're going to plan what we're going to do for the next couple of days. So,
Oh.
meet in the dining room. We're all going to meet in the dining room and discuss this.
Sentinel doing some gardening. All right,
Yeah, I
Todd.
was gonna say,
Todd stands up, turns around, and bows at you again.
Yay! She gives a little golf clap. That was very good.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
expecting another. Huh? You were playing something?
No, she was paying attention this time. She wasn't being rude.
All right. Yeah, you receive a point of inspiration for listening to the
Yeah.
song.
somebody what's told.
All right.
Artemis, you go get Sentinel. I'll get Todd an emoji.
Alright. She's gonna head out.
Alright, we're meeting in the dining room to discuss
Oh.
some things. So,
No,
be
skip.
there when you can.
Hey, Sentinel.
Hey, Artemis, you doing all right?
Yeah, doing much better.
That's good.
Sorry about earlier.
Yeah, no, it's. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
It's fine.
And
But I definitely know the dragon that you're talking about.
I'm sorry that you do. It seemed to affect you a lot, and if I would have handled that better if I known. I just want you to know that.
Yeah. But I'm doing a lot better, and he just. Before I started this quest, I was in the army, but when we were down by Narse, this particular dragon, he was the one that wiped out my whole squad. And he only left me alive to pass on a message to Andros. It's the only reason I'm here today. I saw you guys as my old units back there, and so I called you my commander.
You know, back where I was in the little militia, I didn't want to make assumptions, but I've seen that before, and it's not easy. I know it's never easy for anybody. I still miss my old adventuring party too, and I know we don't bring them up a lot or anything, but I just emoji's kind of the only one left, and it freaks me out a little bit. We were like 5, 6 people, and now it's just us, and I can't imagine losing that many people at once.
Yeah. But we have some outlines of what we're gonna do. We're meeting in the dining room to discuss. So
Yeah, and Artemis, if the dragon is there when we need to, know that I have a lot of stakes in this too. It's close to my old home and creator, and I know a lot of folk out there, and I want to make sure nothing happens to them. So you can count me in on anything having to do with that dragon, okay?
thank you. That does mean a lot.
Yeah. And well, yeah, of course. Let's meet in the dining room, and we'll discuss everything, and I'll inform everyone of what happened at the tower.
All right.
By the way, in that time, Shay would have also informed Theo about said abilities, since I didn't actually say them in the game, just for future reference. Should anything ever be too much for somebody, call on me. I can help. I can, with permission, I can look around in minds and non-verbally communicate information.
That's very helpful. Thank you.
All right, the entire gang has gathered in the dining room.
All right. So, first, I'm no longer cursed, so we don't have.
Yay!
Did you put a
a,
shirt on while you're in
timer
your
on that.
bedroom?
He absolutely did not think to do so.
Okay,
so
his
he's-
shirt is still torn.
Shirtless and beautiful.
I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just like, hey, what happens at the church stays at the church, as far as I know.
Now your flesh has been scarred a little bit by the where the epicenter of the infection was, but other than that, it's pretty much completely gone. So just a little bit of scar tissue.
All right. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. Now we do have some information that has been shared by a couple people here. So there was talk of a dragon that is in the west, sorry. I'm still recovering.
Yeah, the town of Easton, which is to the west, and the town of Weston, which is to the east.
Of course.
Oh, I do not need that right now. That is good.
Wait till you hear where Northton is.
No.
None of this Greenland, Iceland bullshit.
It's to the north. It's toward the southwest. What?
Huh?
No, it's to the east too.
Listen, man, we joke about this, but there are towns and cities like that, though.
Yeah, I know. It's hilarious.
Get out of my head.
So there's a dragon in the west that some of us are pretty confident of the identity of this dragon.
I know
is-
this dragon. I know it's him.
Right.
Did he have purple trails the last time you saw him?
No.
Well, I don't know how
To
many
answer
red
for
dragons are running here.
to give Artemis the answer anyway.
It's just that it was a red dragon, which I don't think there's too many running around, and it had like purple trails and everything going around. The wizard at the tower mentioned a lot things have been getting kind of weird lately ever since the mirror came out, which I don't think you ever told me or Emoji how y'all managed to get the mirror out of its spot. Did y'all have to do something weird or affect the land by chance? Because kind of in short, the wizard doesn't have full control yet. It's like a 50-50 of like with angels and demons that pop out, and on top of that, angels who have been corrupted come out sometimes. But I don't know. It was really weird going to his tower. I'm not gonna lie.
Interesting.
Yeah, no.
Quick question. I use just for a point of reference, so I know how to play this right. Do I know what this mirror thing is since I'm coming in new?
Give me a history check.
Cool.
So it's kind of a big deal finding it. Like, there's a huge
Because they're also talking about it
It
very
was, yeah.
nonchalantly.
It's not a super high DC. So
Oh, if you ask, I'll just inform you too.
Okay.
I rolled real shit.
You've
I
not
rolled
really
real
been
shit.
you've not really been paying attention to the recent
Actually,
happenings
Hold on.
surrounding.
I might have something for that. Hold on. Yeah.
Okay.
Give
Well,
me
like a
2 minutes.
guidance or something, or
Something similar. I gotta find it. It's an ability.
okay.
Um,
Wait, it's a sorcerer ability, right?
Yeah. Under make an ability check that fails. You spend 1 sorcery point to re-roll the d20. Magical
Okay.
guidance.
Yeah, you can do that.
So I will spend a sorcery point. Thank you, Tasha's, for giving me that ability.
Yes.
So I'll spend a sorcery point and re-roll. Okay, 69. Nice.
Nice.
Nice. Very nice.
And I think I don't think I can do that again. You must use the new roll. So
Yep, you must use the new roll.
I know slightly more than I did before, but not enough. I
Okay.
assume.
Since you got higher than an 8 this time, you remember reading on a tavern board a few months ago that there was a job that was canceled as somebody had already completed it. The Mirror of Summoning had been retrieved. The contest is over now. The winners have been paid.
Cool. And okay, so I know that these are the guys that got it, and I know what the Mirror of Summoning is, right?
You know that it exists. You're not sure what the legends are surrounding it. The mirror itself was actually so obscure that Fabian had to piece together information over the course of like 6 decades. Fucking 60 years.
Shit.
It took him 60 years to figure out where it might be.
Oh shit.
And then he had a bunch of people go comb the desert for him looking for it.
So I think it kind of hits them with like I think it kind of hits them as like, oh, these are the guys that got that weird mirror thing. And he does kind of speak up. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt anything. A lot of my studies have been focused other places as of recently. I do remember seeing some sort of bounty board about a mirror that was then taken down. The quest was completed. So that was you all then.
That's right.
Okay, so that explains a bit more on this random and large sum of money and items that have been acquitted. Can I ask, what the hell is it? I never bothered really looking into it. I was just confused as to why someone would pay so much for a mirror. What does it do? What is it?
But it summons angels and demons.
Pretty much.
Huh.
It summons up to 100 angels or 100 demons or 100 of varying types.
Right, see, now that puts it more into perspective. What the hell?
Yes. As we were told when we accepted the quest, the king wanted it to gift to Andros.
And your wizard friend does not have full control of this thing, you were saying, Sentinel?
Yeah, no, it seems the way he described it to me, it was a lot like a 50-50 case of how to explain this. He could summon things from it. He doesn't have full control. He does have some control. It seems like the angels are cool enough to listen. I'm not gonna lie, when I got there was this big ass monkey demon looking thing that was pissed. It was there. He had to contain. Then he had this one smaller fella, Felicia, but I think that's just a summon, so it's probably not related. But in short, yeah. In short, it was just he doesn't have full control of it. He's having better control, but it's not like, everything listens to me. It's just it seems like the lawful kind of base things respect it, while the chaotic things are fuck that. And remember the one time a demon did come out of it and was summoned, he was trying to find someone worthy enough to lead them. before he got smoked. So that's a whole thing in itself. But yeah, it's
A mosquito.
The
strange, I'm not gonna
mosquito.
lie.
A little terrifying, but you're sure it's in good hands?
I trust him with it. If anything, he's a very powerful wizard. The few times we fought with him, we were ambushed by these creatures before, so like I know his capabilities. He's a very good wizard, and he's got home turf advantage for sure on the off chance he gets there. Plus, he has a method of actually hiding the mirror, and I trust him with that. He's smart. He's the court wizard, and if he fucks up, I can at least tell him I told you so. So I do trust him with it. The only things I'm kind of concerned about is I don't know what Marcus's deal is. Like, we know he's got to test the Devour on something, but it sucks. We almost have to wait for him to make a first move or see what happens. We could try to find him, but I'm not a tracker. I'm not a hunter, especially of this kind of stuff. There's no fucking way.
I would think, and this is something we're going to discuss more in depth. I would think better than just waiting for him to make his first move, we should at least try one of the spots that he marked on the off chance that's his first move.
Yes, did you speak with Fabian about this at all? Like, does he have any idea on the map?
Like, are you asking, like, did I show him the map and what the deal is and happening?
Yeah, did he have anything to say about that?
Well, when I asked him about some of the other part, I'll just give him the whole download so we don't have to spend like 30 minutes going back and forth this conversation. But it's it's very concerning because it's just like there's a lot of options. If he goes for the elites, like that could be like try to threaten the power position going. I don't know how much of an army Marcus has. He could just be a one-man band trying to do this, but if he's trying to ascend, he's obviously going to want some followers. He's got to get something big to make a power move to even contest anybody like your god and the emperor going around. So, unironically, since he's got an eye on us and paying attention, he might try to make a move for the dragon too. Unironically, because it's a dragon, it's a good test run, and on top of that, something's wrong with it too. So, I don't know. Maybe there's too many eyes on that one, but yeah, the question marks are some other demigods, is what he said. I think, mentioning on some of those parts.
He said that
So-
the circles are known locations of some of the demigods. As for the Island of Storms, he's not sure why that's circled. He may be planning on attacking the headquarters of the Blood Knights to cripple them, is what he theorized. As for the question marks, those are locations that are largely associated with two particular dragon gods, but those two are so elusive that they're hard to find.
What would Theo know currently of the Island of Storms?
You would know that there's a hurricane that is constantly raging overhead in that place. And the Island of Storms is set dead center in its eye.
Would Theo know anything about that hurricane?
Only that the people that live in the areas of the coast over there worship it as an aspect of Andros.
As an aspect of Andros.
Mm-hmm.
Artemis would have told you by now that the storm is controlled by Andros' subconscious. And that that storm is the exact storm that chose her to A, be a cleric, and then B, sent her on the quest that met you guys.
Okay. So Theo will think for a moment, just kind of wrapping his fingers on the table, and then stop. And there's just a look of slight
Of what?
worry on his face. So all of these markings here are demigods except for this storm, correct?
Right.
But this storm, Artemis,
It's a
you've
pain in the
told
ass to
me,
get to.
this storm is connected to Andros.
Yes, the
It's
storm
his-
is connected to Andros. It is his subconscious.
It's his subconscious.
It mostly keeps the dragons. It keeps most of the dragons out of Andronia from the west.
That's All right. Putting myself in a strategic mind here, and theorizing a lot of things I don't know about. If that storm is Andros' subconscious, what would that happen if you were to destroy the storm?
That is a good question. I can tell you that we'll get a lot more visits from dragons at the very least, even if it doesn't affect Andros directly, right?
Right.
There will
Could
be
I-
lots of dragons.
So we have a two-pronged problem here. One is that if that storm is stopped, the whole empire is going to be thrown into chaos. And the empire is not going to be able to defend key places from Marcus. It will be
I'm-
the perfect diversion. But secondly, and this is all speculation because I know fuck all about gods. If this storm is Andros' subconscious and it's destroyed, it's possible that would, in a very serious negative way, affect Andros himself.
Vaz, could I make
Right.
a religion or an arcana check to try to get a general idea of what that could entail? Should
Should the storm
Should-
fall?
should that storm fall? What
Yeah.
a possibility of what
Sure.
might happen?
You can do either
Okay.
or.
Artemis is
Cool.
gonna do that too.
I'll take arcana if you want to take religion. If you
And then she's
See.
Okay.
19 arcana.
Okay. Artemis, according to the faith, as long as Andros lives, that storm is not going to move. At least that's what the faith says. Oh yeah, guidance. Okay. At least that's what the people believe. But were Andros to be crippled in some way, that storm would no longer be an effective protection measure against the Land of Dragons. They would cross over. Chaos would ensue as the dragons attempt to reclaim the land that Andros and his dragon slayers took from them.
Oh fuck. Okay. Yeah. So Artemis will relay exactly that to the party.
Anything on a 19 arcana?
As for a 19 Arcana, that storm has been there for a very, very long time. Not only would it be disastrous for the people, it would damage the very fabric of reality in that area. Because it's supposed to be there at this point.
Yeah, like
It's become so connected to that area that
the weave itself has
Yep,
essentially scarred
the weave
scarred
itself.
over and integrated it.
the weave itself would
Right.
be damaged.
I relay that it's essentially been integrated into the ley lines of magic itself, and should it be removed, it would be like removing a piece that needs to be there at this point. Reality starts to get warped real bad.
So the fact that this is circled is extremely concerning.
Okay. So here's where I bring in the information that I have. While Theo was in the process of being cured, Andros gave me a vision of a hammer much, much more powerful than the one that I have. And he claims that it is for me to take, and it is located at Stormhammer Tower. And if we're going to take on Marcus, I'm going to need this weapon.
This is
And-
a legendary weapon. In fact, you would recognize it from tales of your religion. It is known as the
Yeah.
Wrath of the Emperor, and it is given to his chosen.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, and the
Okay.
dragon's not too far away too. So like that's a
This-
two birds with one stone situation.
Yes. So I would go off and claim this hammer. This legendary hammer. The Wrath of Andros. And with it, I received another vision. When I go claim the hammer, the dragon might be there to challenge me with it. So I say we go to Stormhammer Tower and get that done. And while we're on the west coast, we can take a look over at the Island of Storms.
Yeah, I got a lot of folk I care about over there too, so I second this.
I agree.
Good. Another question.
Okay.
The purple trails that they mentioned were coming off of the dragon. I don't know much about dragons, but I know enough about magic. Could I make a check to see what those are about, or would I have need to
You
see them?
can make another Arcana based off of the description. Yeah.
Okay.
Would you like to give guidance to him, Artemis?
Will it lower the
Yeah.
DC if I could have seen them?
Potentially.
Potentially. You mentioned that there were sort of purple streaks coming off of the dragon sentinel.
That's what he said. He said like there's a red dragon with purple trails following it behind it.
Evidence of the
Artemis,
arcane is what he said.
Hmm.
Or is that
Artemis,
how
in
he
your
described it?
vision, did you see the same trails?
Artemis, you only saw it breathing its fire upon you. You were too scared to notice any other details.
I'm sorry. I wouldn't have been able to focus on anything of the like.
Damn. All right. No detect thought shenanigans there. So just straight arcana.
I mean, she may not have noticed it, but the
It could have
memory
been
is
there.
still there.
With your permission, though you might not have noticed it yourself, that is quite a traumatic vision to have seen all at once. So it makes sense. Could I have a look inside your mind? Maybe I can see something that you didn't.
Ooh,
Yes.
exciting.
Okay. And I'm going to take out a little coin
Okay.
and flip it, catch it in the air, and as I do, there's a little flash of purple in my eyes, and I cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay. What are your surface thoughts right now, Artemis? This is before he pushes deeper.
She is thinking about the hammer, the dragon, and the Island of Storms, and just how hard this is going to be, and how scared she is.
All right.
But she is also determined.
Cool. You begin to feel something prodding into your mind, trying to get deeper. This is Detect Thoughts coming from your companion over there. Do you allow him through?
Yes.
And do you focus on the vision you received earlier?
Yes, she does.
Okay. Then it will help guide him to it. So, as you push further into the vision, you would see Artemis standing atop a tower. The rest of the environment, aside from the tower itself, seems to be caught in a storm of its own, as black clouds and mists swirl around the tower itself, and you hear thunder. She raises the hammer, and a lightning bolt strikes it, and then a mighty red dragon, larger than it has any right to be, raises its head up from the wall and begins spouting fire breath from its mouth upon Artemis, and that's when the vision freezes. Essentially, time has stopped for you as you take this opportunity to inspect things. You can give me an investigation check or a perception check, whichever's higher.
Yo, it's like a brain dance from Cyberpunk.
Yeah, that's what I'm taking inspiration from.
I got all kinds of magic fuckery in this shit. Well,
Yeah, dig into
funny
my
enough-
trauma real quick.
Yeah. Don't worry, it will happen again. No, I'm joking. Well, funny enough, my investigation is higher. With my investigation of 0.
Okay, wonderful.
So,
Good
do
thing
this.
you have some extra
Extra
sorcery
1,
points,
so
right?
I will spend another sorcery point.
Oh my,
Ooh,
that's
Yep, so
really
I will
unfortunate.
we'll spend another point to re-roll that.
Okay.
And would I be able to use guidance for them?
It's not like you're frozen in time or anything, so yeah, you could try to guide him through this. You gotta walk over to him though.
Freak,
Oh
what is
my
with the-
lord!
it's
Okay.
my rolls are either awesome or shit.
That's D&D for you.
All right. Well, I don't think guidance is gonna help with this. So,
I
you
don't
do
see anything. There's too much
no,
fire.
no. Hold on. You do see the purple energy coming off of its body. You do not notice anything else that's going on with it. However, that you have missed, unfortunately.
Okay.
Do you use your detect thoughts to push deeper?
No, I.
As you understand, she has more memories of this dragon than just this one.
She
I-
does.
I think I will. My outside body. I can still talk.
We're getting raided. Thank you, Ollie, for the raid. Let's
Raid.
shout out Ollie. Ollie played as Nutty, the Hadozi sorcerer / warlock in my previous campaign in Mysteries of the Academy. Welcome. Not raid. Shout out Ollie Woos. Thank you, Ollie. I hope you had a great debut. They just I can't talk. Hold on. They just finished their debut. They are a Mantis VTuber. Go check them out.
Ooh.
Yes. Thank you for the follow, Butter Creeping. Thank you very much. All right. So right now they are discussing some plans, and Shadewalker is exploring the memories of Artemis. Oh, thank you for the follow, Cactus Dreams. Shadewalker is exploring the memories of Artemis, trying to learn more about a dragon that they had heard of, which just so happens to be the same dragon that had killed all of Artemis's squad back when she was serving in the military. All right.
From one sorcerer to another, you have my greetings. And anyway, so back to this. I
Nutty
think
was
I
a
will.
fathomless warlock as well. On top of that, yeah.
I think.
Wild magic sorcerer and fathomless warlock.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was a fun. It was a fun
the,
combo.
For the fun of it, just for flavor text, I guess you'll hear kind of like mentally in your mind as Shade is rooting around, and ask for permission to look for other memories. I found this one. I can see the purple energy, but there's not a lot here to work with. My understanding is you have more memories of this dragon. May I be allowed to try and find those?
Started off super scuffed and had some technical difficulties.
Just prepare yourself. It will be quite the view.
And I look further. I start rooting around in other places.
All right. You push in deeper, deeper, back almost a year now. And you see Artemis walking with a troop of soldiers. You would recognize an Imperial Blood Knight at the head of this squad. They seem confident and in high spirits. Some of them are even singing a song together as they march. A song that is hopeful to return home. And as their Blood Knight commander turns to look at his soldiers while pointing ahead, he's just about to say something before a blast of fire engulfs the group, blasting many of them away. and you see the massive dragon that looks very much like the one you saw in the vision land, crushing some of the other soldiers and slapping Artemis away with its tail. The memory goes dark for a moment before Artemis wakes up again, being shaken awake by one of her fellow soldiers. Artemis, we need to run! We need to get out of here! And then he gets bitten and flung aside. The dragon looks down upon Artemis and says, okay, I'm going to use a voice changer here, so bear with it.
Okay.
Let me know if this is really bad. I'm going to do a little test before I go for it to see if you guys can understand what I'm saying, okay?
I'm bearing.
Okay.
Bearing? Question mark?
Can you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. Then here it goes. Here it goes then.
Listen well, Andros. I know you're watching through this little clip. Your time is coming to an end. We shall bring our Lord Sarlagrin back. And then your kingdom will burn.
And with that, the vision freezes for a moment, and you get an opportunity to inspect the dragon again. It still has that same purple energy to it.
You know, just real quick, just from a VA standpoint, I don't know if it's your voice or that specific voice changer. That's one of the better meshings of voice and voice changer that I've heard in a while.
I'm not trying to change my voice while I'm using it. A lot of voice changers sound really fucking weird when you try to change your voice along with it. So I'm just using my normal voice and getting like passionate for it while I'm doing that. So
really good.
I also changed some of the settings on it. I was playing around with it earlier between the Christoph's session and this session in preparation because voice changers can be weird. So yeah, it was.
Yeah, this test went a lot better because when you just tested it, and we're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
I just want to
Now it's
applaud
a
you
lot
for
better.
a second there.
Oh, thank you.
Good
thank you.
fucking job.
Thank you very much. But it has spread its wings, and you get an opportunity to investigate once more.
Okay.
You have guidance.
I do have guidance, and I can re-roll thanks to my bullshit ability. Go, gadget, investigate.
Oh, let's go! Hell yeah! Okay, you notice that along its neck, between some of the scales, it has extra eyes gazing out, but they don't match the dragon's actual eyes. You recognize these eyes. They are very similar to an entity that you know very well.
Yeah. Gotcha.
It seems this dragon has made a deal of its own.
Any Arcana check needed to try to figure out that purple energy now?
Sure thing. Go ahead.
I still have guidance.
Yep. As you did not use it. Go ahead and roll that guidance.
So it was a D4?
Yep.
God, I don't know if I want to chance it and do a reroll and possibly get lower, or
You have one
possibly make
more
it
sorcery
higher.
point, right?
I have like 5 of these bitches.
Ah, you got 5. Hell yeah. Let's go.
A
Never
total
mind.
of 7. I've used 2.
Okay, never mind then. I forgot.
But
I forgot which one you had more levels in. My bad.
Yeah.
Do you want to risk it for the biscuit?
Yeah, because the thing is, it's not like it's not advantage. I don't get to choose the higher. I
Yeah, you
have to
take
choose
the
the
new
new
result.
one if I
Yep.
reroll. And a 12 is not bad. It's above it. That's above average. That's above a 10.
Mm-hmm. So what do you want to do
Fair
here?
enough, though.
That's the
God
question.
damn it,
I can't answer
I have
until
a
he makes a
horrible-
decision.
I have a horrible gambling addiction. I'm gonna do it again.
All right, let's see it.
I know what I'm about.
In before it's a 6. Oh, let's go. Okay.
Nice.
Roll the guidance,
Why
too.
I know, use the guidance.
Hell
Cause fuck
yeah.
it, why not? Just make
Also,
it to get a high.
guidance is concentration, so you can pretty much use it however many times.
It can be used
Remember,
once.
kids, gambling is good.
Okay, a total of
The
19.
house never wins.
You win. Okay. So, this purple energy, it's also familiar to you. This is early stage Shadowfell corruption. It doesn't seem this dragon was there long enough to fully transform into a shadow dragon, but it's still got some of the benefits.
Holy shit, you got yourself out of there. Well, shit. And I come out of her mind.
Okay.
Before I start talking, since Artemis is right there, Artemis, can you make a perception check for me?
That's a 6.
Okay. Doesn't notice anything. Yeah, because I think. Well, no, you'll notice like kind of steeled over eyes on Shade, just like he saw a lot, but he's not shaken too much.
Right.
But that's about as far as you can tell.
What did you see?
Oh, I saw enough. First things first, that purple energy there, that's early stage shadow corruption. That thing fell into the fell. I mean, it was there in the shadow fell, and it got out
Holy shit.
before it could really take hold. Your dragons fall in there on accident every once in a while. It's a rare occurrence, but it does happen. And when it does, if they can't find a way out, well, the fell has a weird way of corrupting almost everything that falls in there. So they change on a fundamental level. They become weird shadow dragon things. Not exactly what they were before, but not all that much better or different either. And well, it got out somehow before it could happen. So it reaped some of the benefits. It got magic.
Yes.
It's like a super dragon.
In a sense, yeah.
Dragons
It
are
was
already
also-
tough enough to deal with.
It was also so large that it was a struggle to look up at.
Do I know enough to at least know, like,
From your Arcana
Ancient-
check earlier, from this, you would know that is like bigger than an ancient can reach. This is almost Great Worm level.
Right.
Almost.
So about that
but not
fight
quite.
you were thinking we were gonna have. That I don't know a lot about dragons. What I do know is that the bigger they get, the older they get, the more powerful they get. Usually they top out at around ancient. Because usually they just get hunted down or fight each other until they're not left anymore.
Would
Or
you
just
still love me
don't
if
get
I was a worm?
Usually adventurers hunt them down before they get a chance to really grow that big or get that old, or they fight each other or fall into the fell. Either way, ancient is about as big as they get. That is beyond ancient. There are stories of things called great worms, which rival, you know, some minor dragon deities and such, and that thing is nearly great worm size.
I should mention, as you're saying all this, Emoji is like borderline drooling at this.
And
Yeah, that's not a
You just want to
fight.
eat it.
That's not a fight that we're stepping into if we find that thing. That's a massacre again. That's death. I'm a confident man. I've got a good set of magic underneath me. I wouldn't last a moment against that thing. How you're alive is truly a miracle of your god.
Emoji kind of like shakes her head and comes back
Andros.
to sanity. And she's like, "Wait, does that mean?"
Andros is giving me a weapon that will
Right.
hopefully equalize the playing field.
Weapon or not, I really don't know how much I can stress the danger that is. I believe that that weapon, given you are, from what I can understand now, the chosen of Andros, there'd be no other reason why he'd send you that vision to get that weapon. I believe you. I don't know if I believe in the rest of us. Excuse me for speaking. Excuse me for speaking out of turn. You all look like very capable people, and you all, from the sound of it, took on Marcus, who turned into some sort of eldritch abomination, and fucking walked out of it. That's nothing to laugh about. You all are very capable people, from what I can tell. That thing is not a dragon anymore. There are more eyes on the side of that thing than I can count, which is the other bit I need to get to. Not only did it get magic from the Fel, it made a deal with something.
What something exactly? Theo will say fairly nervously.
Something with many eyes. Yippee.
Yeah.
End of deal indeed.
Yeah, it's
I don't.
yeah. Funny enough, Walker, I've been killing the most randomest of shit this whole time of this adventure. Half of my party got wiped out by some land sharks or something. As soon as I ran to them, we fought some wyverns that just mystically disappeared. Yeah, I guess was in relation to your curse, and I don't even know the name of them, which is like the whole fucking gimmick of some random creature. And then we went to the wizard's place, and more random bullshit showed up. And then I thought things are cool. Let's go kill a noble, fix the title, because like I trust Theo at this point, Then we ran into a mesh. Like things have been going so wrong so fast all the time. A dragon that's larger than an average. Fuck it, dude. Like I don't know what to say anymore.
for like what's the word, comparison, Vaz, that dragon compared to the town that we just came from,
yes,
like the city, what's the comparison on that?
Okay, so how about I use this house as a comparison? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just grab a dragon.
He's gonna bring the actual token.
No, I'll just do a typical ancient red dragon token real quick. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So here's what an ancient red dragon would normally be the size of, right?
Okay, that's not bad.
Oh, actually, wait. That's the normal size. Let me like shrink one of
That's
you.
a large.
That's
not
there we go. There we go.
Okay.
Okay. So emoji's a normal size token now.
Emoji normal size token.
Yeah. No, hold on.
What the fuck?
Emoji's the normal. Stop.
Hold on a minute.
Emoji's a normal size token now, and the dragon here is a normal size token for gargantuan. That dragon was about yay big.
Target rich environment, baby. Let's fucking go.
Yeah. And that's the fucker that Artemis has trauma with.
So it's
and
about
they've vendetta
half the
against.
size of the building. Then.
Hey,
Got
Vaz,
it.
I want you to make a strength saving. No, I'm just kidding.
It's about if it could still fit inside this room, I guess, if the room was actually normal sized.
Yeah, I was gonna
fuck
say
it.
if it was normal size.
Fuck it, we bald, dude.
It ain't though. So this thing would be about twice as big as it actually is on this particular map. So like, it's like that in
There.
comparison to your current
Yeah.
selves. So this thing would absolutely demolish your house.
That's not
Yeah.
even a minifigure anymore. That's just an actual figurine.
Yeah.
Have you ever
Great
seen
worm.
the Have you ever seen the really big Tiamat statue that you put on? You just slam onto the map.
Yeah.
I think I have.
Yeah, it's like that.
Just about that. True great worms can rival like city sizes, like town sizes.
Yeah, that
How
thing's
could you
well on
not,
its
dude?
that thing's well on its way to Great Worm status. So
And
if that
So
thing
we
is
have to
allowed
use
to,
that hammer.
because it was actually bigger on the tower than it was in that last vision that you saw. So it's grown
Fuck.
since then.
and we have to get
And
to
it's
that
still-
thing before Marcus does.
And you can theorize it is still growing.
Yeah, we gotta drop that thing. We gotta get the hammer. Maybe I
Yeah.
could talk to my creator about making something anti-wyvern or dragon. He's smart enough for that. I don't know. Things are getting really scary out here.
We are
Shit,
definitely going to need to go to the store.
Yeah.
Well, the Empire of Andronia was built off of dragon slaying. So there are resources for that.
Yeah, did we get a discount for
Artemis
war
would
time?
know about that, wouldn't she?
But,
Absolutely, you
I
would know
wanna
about
point
that.
I want to point out, me the player. Oh, I have all the fucking like way too much confidence. Like I have the overconfidence of a god. I believe in all of us. I believe in all of it. Shade?
Hell no.
You got
Um,
this.
so- What
Hey, man.
can I know about resources for that? And what can I relate to the party?
In the capital city of Andros, dragon slaying is considered sacred, an art form even.
Okay, so let's go hit up your house real quick.
Yeah, I know.
If you really want
Those
to try and take it
adventurers and blood knights and anybody else who has slain dragons, their names, depending on the type of dragon and how old it was, they can be enshrined as heroes of the realm. So, just saying.
Would any of my previous family ancestors be on there?
If they were early on and kicking when Andros was first coming to power, then definitely.
Yeah, we've been around for 500 plus years.
Maybe one or two.
I'll bet.
All right, so after all this information gets revealed, Emoji looks at the group and says, "So what you're saying is that we have this big, massive red dragon, bigger than normal ones, who is enchanted with shadow magic and also demon magic.
Yes.
That
And
is the coolest
Shade?
thing I have ever heard! We're
Shade,
killing this bitch!"
we can also
I love the
buy-
enthusiasm.
Not only
Love
are
it.
we buying materials for this, but the capital provides
You would still have to pay money for it. They're not going to
yes,
give it
we
to you
still
for
have to
free.
pay money for it, but instead of hitting up the normal shops, we should stop by the capital. Dragon slaying is very sacred, and there are
Where did it-
resources for that in the capital that we can take advantage of.
I think that's a good plan.
So then we go get geared up, we buy as much stuff as we possibly can, we go find the dragon, we go get your hammer, and then we kill it.
Word of advice: if you want to really go after this thing, or at the very
Yes.
least think that we're gonna see it when we go to get that hammer, stock up on more than just dragon hunting equipment. It's a bit more than just a dragon now.
Right.
You need things to combat magic, and things to combat whatever the hell else is attached itself to it.
Shade, you said something about eyes?
Think you can guess? He looks down at your blade.
Right, that's what I was concerned about.
Hey, Maz, I'm not a smart guy when it comes to this, but this is just a thought I'm kind of having with all these deals and stuff being made. with this kind of guy and kind of finding out this information about him recently, would I know to ask, like, hey, is he just giving everyone deals to see who comes out on top and then he takes advantage of that person?
You could give me an Arcana check.
Okay, whoopee. Hey, I'll take an 8,
Wow.
dude.
You would have heard stories of extraplanar entities offering such honeyed words and sweet deals,
Because
often giving a raw deal in the end to their followers.
Yeah, because like I know Theo didn't promise him his soul or nothing, but my biggest concern is like after we kick this guy's ass, it's just like, oh, if he kills my other remaining champion left, he usurps him, and I could take over him because he's the strong. Just like I don't think I'm smart enough to understand if there's gonna be a fucking switch play at the last second with Theo, but like if this other guy's also giving out deals to dangerous, creatures and whatnot, I'm worried Theo getting body snatched by this guy since he's like the strongest or whatnot. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
Also, I gave you some additional detailing there, Shadewalker.
Gotcha.
but
So,
yeah.
we need
Okay.
to rest tonight.
Mhm.
And tomorrow we head for the capital to gear up.
All right. Well, I'm gonna
I will
mess
tell
with
you right now, I will not be able to sleep tonight. I'm too excited.
I'm gonna mess. I'm gonna mess
If-
with that beetle plate if anybody wants to see what happens with that. That's the only thing I want to do tonight.
I'm
If
interested in that since I have this horn here, and I'm interested to see what this could possibly be used for.
Sure.
if I
While
could
we're
make,
in Capernia, do we want to go shopping in the store here?
We're
'Cause
going to
maybe they have
end
different,
shop,
We're going,
and then
we're going to the main. No, we're going to the main capital of Dragon Hunt. Let's just save
Maybe
our
we
money
could
for
just see
that.
what's in store at least. I didn't see what's in stock. Maybe they have some use for things. We don't know.
Yeah.
what
I'm
If
gonna
I could
spend my
make
money
they
for
have
another-
here, Andros will have much more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if I
could make
Andros
one more
has everything.
suggestion.
Yes, the
No,
solution to all of our problems.
no,
I get it.
Andronia. No, that's the capital.
That's where all the big cheese and stuff is. Like that's where I'm
that's
gonna.
the capital. She's talking about the
I-
capital, not her god this time.
I know.
So is Vegeta a place, my son, or the planet?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Guys.
yeah, it's just.
Emoji
yeah,
was
no,
talking about the
yeah.
person, to be fair.
I know, I was just making the joke there. But yeah, I'm gonna save my money for that. I'm gonna start running my hands for like +2s or other whack ass magic items that might be there.
I speak up one more
Okay.
time. If I could make one more suggestion,
What's going on?
items are going to be really helpful. We should probably look into finding some allies, not just ourselves, but strong friends that can come along and help us.
This is true.
You
I
said,
mean, if we're talking about the biggest dragon that's ever running around, and we're going to the biggest hunting ground, people who love to hunt dragons. I mean, like, someone's gonna probably want a piece, or worst case, help us with information or something.
the more the better. If you have any,
Barracks.
I don't have much contacts anymore, so the more the better. If you have friends here in this town, if you have friends there in the capital, if you have friends in the damn woods on the way there, any and everyone will help.
Oh, I have some friends. Maybe I could go ask the thieves. Kid.
We know, Emoji, you're cool.
Just the fucking trail end of like, we know.
I may be able to take some people when we reach the capital. My family also serves in arms just as I do.
Yeah, because I highly doubt they would want to leave 6 people to hunt down the biggest, or second biggest threat running around right now. So, who knows?
We also might want a blood knight. I so happen to have a few in my family too.
Good to know.
And I can try my connections in the capital. It's been 10 years since I've done that and spoken to anyone or seen anyone, but
Okay, a favor's
it's
a
worth
favor.
a shot.
Okay.
No chance we couldn't get any help sooner rather than later from your dad, huh, Sentinel?
Unless there's an instant means getting there, no, because it's in the same area, but he's too far out of the way. It would be pointless to try and visit him beforehand.
Damn.
I don't know.
All right.
But I know my dad would be crazy enough, or my creator, to make a crazy enough teleportation circle so he can go to stores like quickly. Like, would he be the guy who makes
he
his own? And it'd be
keeps
like,
yeah
no,
he
you need to
keeps
register.
yeah he keeps teleportation circles in his homes.
Crazy bastard.
Yeah, but I would have no idea how to even get there. No, it's just. I guess he would help us like the exit, but like to get there, I have no idea.
I want to go somewhere warm today.
You have to register these. They're gonna ask questions like, "Where'd you come from?" Like, I know you're trying to avoid the taxes. I completely understand, but you are more than willing and able to pay for all this shit, for all the crazy shit you make for people.
Why should I pay 100 gold every time I want to use the portal network when teleportation magic is not illegal? It's perfectly legal.
Fuck taxes.
It scares people, man. It really scares people. You have to be careful.
What, the circle's right there? They know it's a teleportation circle?
I don't know. Like, you're not wrong. Like, they have to talk to each other somehow. It's just when you show up, they go, "What was that?" You know, and just, I don't know. You're not wrong.
Anyway, flashback over.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna burn 1 second and 1 first level spell slot to get my sorcery points back.
Okay.
Just in case.
I guess if his dog comes around, I can ask him how we could teleport to him.
Well, his dog took the portal network itself, so.
Yeah, it's just I have no idea how to get there. Like, I don't have like the summoning circle or anything, or like permission. Like, I don't know what the IP address is.
All right. I think we have what we're doing.
Believe so.
All right. If you need me, I'll be at the forge.
All right.
I'll.
Hey, Sentinel.
Hmm.
Could you paint over this shield while you're over there?
Oh yeah, sure. Do you have a reference?
Yeah. Just could you match my armor, please?
Oh, got you.
Do you want your holy symbol emblazoned on it as well?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, cool.
And I'll go with you, Sentinel, just because I'm curious as to what this material can be used for.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm gonna try and figure out tonight. I mean, like, worst case, you know, like if you can't do anything with it, it's just a good little valuable item, I guess.
Right.
Alrighty.
Emoji's gonna run over towards the door and just shout out to the rest of the group, "I'm going shopping! Does anyone want anything?"
I'll go with emoji to go shopping.
Probably fire potions, maybe. I don't know.
Sure
If the
she
breath
leaves
weapons are fine.
plenty of money left for Andros.
Yeah,
The
healing.
capital.
Yeah,
I
healing
know. Well, I'm
potions
not
for
just going
sure.
for magic items. I want to see if there's a bakery in town.
Could you pick up some chains for me, please?
Some chains?
Chains.
She's about to make it as a rap artist. She needs something to wear.
I don't know if I can get that at the bakery, but I can certainly try.
Oh, at the general shop.
I know, I'm kidding.
Well, have a good shopping trip.
Thank you.
Why are my eyes going crazy? Oh, I'm sitting too low. That's why. I'm
You
slouching.
good? You
I'm
alright,
good.
partner? Do you need a second?
Huh?
Like, you good? Like, I just want to make sure because like you're just like bugging out. You're like, oh no,
Yeah, I'm fine.
everything's fine. All right, just checking.
It
was just the model.
Tweaking right now.
It was just the model. Anyway.
Oh, I thought you meant you. Sorry. I just...
Oh, no. I was
Man, I'm losing
slouching.
vision right now.
No, I didn't
I'm
say
like,
that.
you
I
know,
said my
Mike.
eyes are going crazy on the
Hey,
model.
guys, is this what a stroke feels like?
Oh my
Guys, do you
gosh.
smell
I
burnt
smell
toast?
toast.
Guys, I think I had a strong. Yikes. Anyway. Okay, Emoji's going to the store. Emoji, you hit the town searching for a
Bringing
bakery.
a friend who wanted to go. Hold on, who wanted to go with
It
me?
was Shadewalker.
Magic Man.
Magic
Man,
Man.
Hooray! I win again.
Doing the magic things.
So yeah, magic shop first. That's more important.
Ah, yes, I understand. All right, so you pass a bakery on your way there, by the way.
I will come back for you.
Oh, okay. Apparently, I'm grabbing the Witch's Brew Tavern title plate. Hold on. There we go. Oh, okay.
Be right back.
Damn, I can't believe you didn't put that on the map later.
There
What
we
a
go.
novice, like-
I know. What a weirdo am I?
My God.
All right, you head over to the magic shops. What are you looking for?
I immediately burst through the door, slammed both my hands onto the counter. I'm killing a dragon. What do you have?
All right.
Oh, killing a dragon.
Strong opening.
Are you?
Yes,
Well,
big one, magic.
what kind of dragon? What color?
Red, but it also has a little bit of purple.
Hybrid, maybe?
Maybe.
Magic infused.
Magic confused.
Infused.
Oh, infused.
It's big and red, but it's
Oh.
also shadowy, so I think it's like stealthy.
I have just the thing. And
Oh.
he steps away for a moment. And he comes back and he places a few arrows on the counter in front of you.
Ooh, what do these do?
These right here are known as arrows of dragon slaying. They are particularly potent against dragons.
Ooh, very nice. And
Yes,
she's gonna
indeed.
look over to Shady and say, "Does anyone in our party use a bow?"
Does anyone in our I don't. I just got here.
Theo had a
Right.
bow.
We're all hands on, sadly.
Theo actually uses a longbow. It's one of his kensei weapons.
Mhm, he has a longbow.
I haven't
Oh,
seen you
okay.
use that though, and I
No.
just got here. so
Although
I-
emoji
Shade would
emoji
not know.
would have.
Would you have?
Emoji would
Yes.
have seen
Yes,
Theo
yes.
use the bow. That happened during sessions where Christoph was not here,
Okay.
though. So,
Yeah,
yes,
I
you
can
have
see.
seen Theo use a longbow.
Okay. And how much per arrow?
For each of these arrows, well, they don't make them as often here as they do in the
Just give me the
capital.
price.
Okay, it's 300 gold per arrow.
Okay, that's not terrible. What else you got? Anything else?
Well, I do have some particularly powerful weapons that I am selling. If you would like to purchase any weapons for this endeavor, you can take a look at
Show
my
me.
wares.
Yes, I will. I will need a new sword at some point because mine. And she pulls out her flame tongue. She's like, not exactly.
Yes, that is not
Good for
going to
what
be
I'm-
too effective.
Yes, the dragon we're hunting for is the exact dragon that this sword is not good with. So
In
need a
fact,
little bit
that
of
would not
replacement.
even scratch the dragon that you're going to fight, except for the
No,
blade
most
itself.
likely not.
Maybe, if you're lucky. They've got some tough scales, I hear. No, I think I have just the thing for that.
Ooh.
Although,
This guy's the real.
are you
magic
attached to swords? Does it have to be
I
a
do
sword?
like swords. I use like daggers and things like that too.
Okay.
I'm also not shopping for just me. I'm
about-
shopping for my friends too. So
Okay,
So-
wonderful. Well, I do have a weapon that is infused with magic that allows it to... I'm glad you said dagger. I have a magical dagger that has poison built into its design.
okay.
Venom, in fact. Not all dragons are particularly affected by poison, but those of the non-green variety typically are. If you manage to poison this dragon, it might make the fight a little easier.
Okay. And how much would this be?
Let's see, what rarity was the Dagger of Venom?
That's a good
It
question. Let me
is
check.
it is a rare quality. Okay. I'm selling my dagger for 4,000 gold pieces.
My God.
I rolled low.
I am.
Hmm. Okay, it's nice. I like it. We'll call this a solid maybe. Do you have anything else? What do you have is like really big, like big stuff.
Oh,
Not
you
just in
want a
size,
large
but
weapon?
like, well, not just in size, but just like, show me the big guns. You know what I mean? Like they say down south.
Guns.
The fuck is
You
a
know,
gun?
Taking my
guns.
phrases
No,
very
he knows what a
literally.
gun is. He knows what a gun is. Well, it's an import, and I'm a bit loath to sell it, but if you're looking for a gun, I do have a gun.
A show?
It's a bit of more of a collector's item for me, though. How much money do you have that you're willing to spend?
I don't know. I feel like you might be trying to highball me on this one. Show
Understand
me the item first,
this.
and then I'll tell you.
All right. He pulls out a. He goes to the back and he comes back out with a. What you would say it almost looks kind of like a crossbow, but without the crossbow part. You know, it's a rifle that he comes out with,
Yeah.
and he says, "This is imported from the Iron Coast. It wasn't easy getting it over here. This thing, I had to order it from across the world, you see."
Oh,
Ooh.
Have you ever been to the beaches of the Eastern Sea?
Would I have?
Yeah, let me show you the map. It's the endless sea over here on the eastern side.
Ah, okay. Oh yes, I think I've been there once or twice.
All the way across that ocean, if you can manage to get there. There is a country known as the Iron Coast. They have no ability to use magic at all there.
Oh, wow.
Unfortunately, the people that live there are cursed by the elves that they went to war with. Entire bloodlines, magic was just removed from. But they have made up for it with ingenuity, such as this, as he shows you the gun again. Among other things. This gun here,
Yeah.
as he places it on the counter, has a far higher range than any bow will be capable of reaching. And not only that,
Very cool.
but it's devastating. I almost hesitate to sell it. Because I know that there are very few who would be able to afford this weapon.
Well, what does it do?
It takes a small metal ball, some black powder, and with an internal explosion, sends the ball flying across the air. And it pierces through anything that it touches, almost anything.
I mean, yeah, that's what the gun does.
Exactly. You asked me what it doesn't do. I told you.
So it's just a gun?
It's a very powerful gun.
Is it strong enough to pierce through dragon hide?
Well, I haven't been able to test it on dragon hide, but it did shoot through several metal plates.
I don't know. Can I like get an idea? Like, is it enchanted at all?
You can ask your magically gifted friend to lend you a hand if you'd like.
Yeah, I can take a look at it.
Shit, is it enchanted?
Detect magic.
I
If
don't
you
think
know
I have
it.
detect magic.
Okay, in that case, an arcana.
Yeah, I can detect your thoughts, but I can't
I have,
detect
I
magic.
have nothing. I have nothing in Arcana, but I want to roll anyways, just in case.
Okay. Nope.
Nope.
You can't tell if it's enchanted or not, unfortunately. Shade.
Yeah, I can't really tell just by looking at it. There, emoji.
Well, like I
Sounds
said, because he can
palatable,
hear you, he can hear you talking. But like I said, this was made in a land where they have to make up for their inability to use magic. They have done some impressive things with their technology that I didn't think to do. But I'll admit I've done a little bit of work on this weapon myself, to a degree.
How does this gun look? Is it just look like a musket or?
No, it's actually clip fed.
Oh shit! Okay, that's.
Yep.
son of a bitch.
I'm thinking it's just like you're just like yeah, it's a gun. I'm like okay, so like a musket gun or it's metal balls. I'm like okay, it's a flintlock era. Got it.
No, the little metal balls in the tip of the bullet.
Okay, so this dude just pulls out a fucking AK-47 then. It's just
Oh
like,
no, it's
yep,
not that kind
here's
of
the-
raiffle. No, think more like an M1. It goes.
It's a Garand.
It's a gun.
It's a Garand, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's clip fed. It's not mag fed.
Yeah,
Those
it's
are
clip fed.
magazines.
That is fair.
It
Yeah,
is-
you
Yeah.
did say clip fed. Yeah.
Don't make me
Yeah,
bring
just-
out the Charlie clip.
I know. I'm aware. I am
These
Garand,
are
aware.
mags.
Garands. Those are actual clips.
Yep.
Yeah,
And they go
yeah, the fucking thing goes ting when it's done.
She's gonna look at this thing very carefully. She says, "You know, it is very pretty. I would enjoy using this weapon. I don't know how well I am with using range stuff. I prefer getting up close. I think I would pass for today."
All right. Well, if you ever change your mind, he grabs it and puts it away.
I do speak up. How about anything on the defensive side? Stuff that can keep you safe from fire and or magic fire.
Ah, yes. I have a mantle of magic resistance for sale. Though it does require the wearer to attune to its magics for it to work. So if you already have some items that you're attached to, then you'll have to decide if you want to swap out or not. But I don't want to send your business elsewhere, but the apothecary across the street also carries potions to temporarily imbue one's body with resistance to such effects.
That's good to know. As for the that cloak there, what's the price run on that?
Ah, yes, the Mantle of Magic Resistance is going to cost you... Let me check the rarity again. Oh, okay. It's not on Roll20's compendium. I gotta actually open my DMG. Thank you, Roll20, motherfucker.
Oh, no.
Actually, wait, I'll just
Alright,
look on the
so
internet.
toxic.
I'll just look on the internet. Mantle of Magic Resistance. Yeah, that's way easier to just look up. Oh! It's called Spell Resistance, not Magic Resistance. Silly me.
My
I wonder if
God.
it's in my
word
compendium.
magic.
Like my compendium.
Don't
Okay.
even have
Mantle of
items right.
Spell Resistance. Oh my god. Okay, it's rare as well.
I gotta apologize to
Yes,
Roll20.
this
That
one
was very
is.
rude of you.
I am sorry, Roll20. I have made repeated mistakes and continuous lapses in my judgment. All right, he says that one's a little bit more on the pricey side. You see, it's quite a popular item, so it sells out quite frequently. I have one left at the moment, and it is 9,000 gold.
You want the shade?
I mean, I'm not gonna say no.
I mean, if you want it, I can buy it for you.
You know, emoji's my. I think I said this last time, but emoji, you were still on the favorites list, on the top of the
Very good.
favorite list.
I prefer to be on that list.
That would be very generous of you, actually. Yes,
How much was it you said?
9,000 gold.
Sold.
Pleasure doing
You
business.
can now retire a happy man.
Retire. Huh. Do you know how expensive it is to make magic items? I don't think I'll be retiring anytime soon. No, the students here at the academy and the adventurers that come through here would be lost without my items.
I have a headcanon that 9 grand that you basically just spent on him is gonna barely fucking cover bills. In a world where 1 gold a day is lavish living, he's like, oh please, thank God you saved my house.
Yeah, this is the equivalent of just like we're just going to the store, just like, oh yeah, we need some weapons, and I just look over to just like, you want that Tesla truck? I can buy that for you. The Cybertruck, I can buy that.
Incredible. Sugar mama.
Well, just
All
remember,
right.
I'm super rich.
True.
Listen. Buff and rich, I'm sold.
I'm the perfect lady.
Amazing. All right. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
No, not today. Thank you for showing us your stuff, though. It's a very beautiful rifle, by the way.
Yes, thank you very much. If you ever change your mind about it, it'll probably still be here. It's pretty expensive, so nobody's ever bought it. Most people don't even inquire about it, but, you know, you knew the right questions to ask.
Indeed, I'm
If
very
you're
good.
heading over to the apothecary, let them know I sent you. Okay?
Alrighty.
Maybe they'll show some appreciation for me sending you some business.
Alrighty. Well, thank you for being so nice to us, and you have a wonderful rest of your day.
You as well, and thank you for your custom.
Absolutely. All right, let's go to the bakery. I want donuts.
Do you get donuts for everybody?
Oh, 100%. She gets like
Oh, yeah,
3
yeah, yeah.
boxes, like 3
Alright.
dozen donuts for everybody.
One-
All right, 3
one
boxes.
dozen
That's
is just
that's
for
gonna
her.
be 6 silver total.
Hell yeah.
All right,
Easy enough.
Emoji comes back with donuts for everybody.
She kicks in the door and she says, Sugar Mama's got sugar!
That's
Jesus.
beautiful.
And then we
All
have
right.
a donut party.
much.
Nice little donut party. Okay, we have about 23 or 22 minutes left in the session. Is there anything else someone wants to do?
I believe Sentinel was going to try and work on the
beetle
bug
metal.
plates. Right.
Yeah.
The beetle metal. Okay. Now this is a strange material. It's organic but metallic at the same time. You could attempt to work it, but you feel like without the proper setup, you might just ruin it. It might be a high DC.
The thing is, can I like rent out a forge for the night? Because that's all we got.
You
Or
could.
at least like an actual proper place. I wouldn't mind just doing that. And that's why I did for the little figures last time. So, plus I need to paint the
Okay.
shield too, which that's not a hard thing to do, but
Mm-mm. That's easy. You don't even need to make a check for that one.
awesome.
All right. As for the beetle exoskeleton here,
hmm
you place it
Yeah.
into the fire to heat it. Begins to melt. You can pull out the what's it called? You pour it into a crucible, right? I think is what you're
Yeah.
supposed to do with it.
hmm It's just like I guess it's like almost kind of experimentation.
What are you trying to make out of it? So there's some molds that are available for you to use.
Okay. I don't know how much I got to work with, kind of at the end of the day.
You tore off an entire horn, and that horn was pretty fucking big.
There's the horn, and then there was the plate that I got too. From
Oh
the-
yeah.
Yeah,
You're using
Theo
what?
has the horn.
Or- Oh, okay. So you're working with the plate. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
like, we
there's
could do
quite
the
a
horn
lot.
first as an experiment, just to see what happens.
Would you like to make armor, a shield, or a weapon?
Well, I would ask Theo first. Like, okay, so are we doing the plate first or the horn first? Sorry.
Well, to be honest, I was going to see what your experiments yielded with the plate, and if you were able to make something, I was going to see if you could make something for me out of this horn.
Okay. All right. I would say since this is kind of my piece, I would want to work with it.
Yep,
If
alright,
it's
barking.
cool, I'd like to try and see. Yeah, no, you're good. And the fucking the neighbor's dog is so loud at this forge. I would say maybe some sort of armor out of it. I don't expect I'm gonna get like a full plate thing out of this, but gauntlets or
Okay.
breastplate. Just something. Just kind of like at the end of the day, if we ever run into more of this, I know how to handle it at least.
Would
Okay.
Theo be able to? Would Theo be able to help? Just
With the
mundane
process?
help.
Yeah, you could
Right,
give the
right.
help action, yeah.
All right.
So basically, he can give you instructions, and you can follow them to help him out. So
Yeah,
that would give
absolutely.
advantage on the tool check. So, what kind of armor exactly do you have in mind? Is it going to be a body piece? Is it going to be gauntlets, like you said? Maybe boots? Maybe like a helmet? Maybe a shield?
We already got like a +3 shield. I don't know what else this like. When we were fighting the beetles, you said they were kind of somewhat magic resistant, right? Like they were just fucking nuts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they
Is
had a
it-
lot of resistances.
Holy shit,
As
a
much
magic
as-
resistant shield wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking about that because I'm like, I feel like as much as I would probably want to make something for myself on this case, I think I'll look at like Artemis's shield and go, you know what, fuck it, let's see it, and I'll try making a shield out of this.
Okay.
If there's ever a moment, I like to try and see if this works.
All right, with advantage. And does Artemis also go with to give him guidance at all?
Yeah, I was about to ask. Did
Okay.
you want Artemis to give you guidance?
Oh, you're more than well. Well, if you want to, yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, she'll be there with you to give guidance.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
So
like,
you have
kinda like I got
guidance
this
and
thing-
advantage.
All right.
From the help
I've
action.
never made a tool check before, so I'm kind of curious to how we do.
So
this.
you're going to let's see. Since smithing is a profession that requires a lot of strength behind the hammer blows,
Mhm.
we'll just have it scale with your strength for this one.
Just strength on this one. Okay, so
Yeah,
that's
we'll just use strength and then roll it with advantage and add a d4 afterward.
Okay, I'll just roll the d4 right meow, so we'll do it for
Right
ambiance
meow.
today.
Right,
There's a
meow?
d4. That's a 2, so we're adding 2 to whatever pops out from just a strength check. And then
Okay.
would I have proficiency to this too, since I am
It's a
proficient with
tool.
smithing tools?
It's a tool check. So you have smithing tools on your proficiencies, right?
Yeah, do I just click on it? It should just
Yeah,
be
you
fine?
just click the proficiency and then choose strength when it queries.
Okay.
Meow.
Okay, I did it, but where is it hiding? There it is. I had it windowed.
Yeah,
so
it'd
it's
be in
hiding.
the center,
Attribute
yeah.
strength. Ooh.
Okay, you get a 20. Okay, 22. 22, let's go. All right. So, several hours of intense labor pass. The heat, the smoke would get to any normal man at this point, and Theo's coughing a bit while helping you out, but
Yeah,
nothing he won't get used to.
You are
Nothing
no
he
man.
won't get used to, you know? But
You're good.
eventually the shield starts to take shape. And you realize this shield isn't just some ordinary shield either. In fact, once it begins cooling, you feel it kind of resonating. Do you have the horn with you right now, Theo?
Yes.
It seems to be resonating with the horn, as the horn is also responding to it.
There's like some weird magnetism thing going on.
Something. But you make
Interesting.
quite a potent shield. Would you like to try working with the horn as well? Make it into something?
Yeah, I'd ask Theo if, what his preference is here.
A rapier, or if that's a
Hmm.
bit more difficult or dicey, a longsword.
Longswords are technically easier than me, but rapiers, I mean, it's your horn, so whatever you want, that's what I might go
Well,
with.
how big is this horn? Like, how much material are we working with here?
It's probably gonna be the blade, the handle itself.
You
is
could
probably the
potentially-
only spot
Yeah.
in there.
You could potentially make a two-handed weapon with this, or two one-handed weapons.
Oh.
Or like a versatile weapon and like one dagger.
Yeah.
Maybe a rapier, and I'll lend the extra material to another weapon for somebody else.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Emoji. Like, what is your? Do you have anything fancy knife-wise or whatever?
Oh, I assumed I wasn't there.
Well, no,
Sorry.
I would think about you though, because we're like, okay, if we can make two things out of this, I know you're.
Oh.
She
rogue
typically
built.
uses a rapier herself, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
any like rogue-based melee weapon, so anything
Okay,
with
two
like finesse,
rapiers
so like
out of this?
rapier or
Alright,
short
two
sword,
rapiers.
something like
Fucking-
that.
Yeah, fuck it, Vol. Let's do two rapiers. Fuck it.
Okay.
All right.
Alright,
Just,
give me
same
another smithing tools check.
All right. Am I getting guidance again for this?
Yeah.
All right. After this, y'all should go to bed. We'll be up here for a little bit longer. All right. All right. There's the tool check, strength, and then I'll roll d4 after to mix this one up. 22.
Whoa, even better. Okay.
24.
Very nice. And then for the other rapier.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. You have two 22s there. We'll just take the second roll for the second rapier. There we go.
Hell yeah.
You can roll another
Baller.
d4 if you want.
Yeah, I'll roll another d4. Fuck it. Let's see what we get for this rapier. Bam, that's a 26 rapier,
Damn.
baby.
Very nice. Okay. Now, here's the fun part. The shield,
Mm-hmm.
excuse me, it counts as a +2 adamantine shield, which
Well, shit.
also gives you shield mastery as a feat for free while attuned
Oh
to
my
it.
god.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think like kind of would do with the shield. I'll put the little artwork on it and go, well, there you go. Now you have exactly what you need to go after this dragon, and we pair that up with the hammer. And shit, Andros might be jealous of this. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
Now for the rapiers.
All right.
So is
Now-
that how you gave it to Artemis?
I was a
Yeah,
little sad
oh,
you
you
didn't
did?
go with the slashing weapon for at least one of them, but oh well, you know.
Hey, I
Uh,
could take a slashing weapon still, as long as I can sneak attack with it. I'm just saying.
Is there a slashing light weapon? I don't know.
Yeah, it's a short sword.
Short sword? Would you have one in a short sword?
Oh, wait,
technically
short
is
swords are
still
piercing, aren't
damage.
they?
You could flavor it
hell?
as it being
Just-
slashing damage.
I
though,
always
to
thought
be
it was weird
honest.
because in like pretty much every game I've played that has a short sword, it gets swung instead of
Well, the
thrusted.
hand-
There's
What's the
also
standard?
Yeah,
scimitars.
no one
Oh, yeah,
ever
there's
uses
scimitar.
yeah, no one ever, because the short sword is typically paired up with a sword, but a shield, but no one ever uses.
Oh yeah, scimitar's a
Yeah.
finesse weapon.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
fuck it.
Yeah,
do
you can
the,
do a
Is
scimitar.
scimitar finesse, really?
Yeah,
It is.
yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
emoji gets the
Fuck
scimitar.
it,
I can
give
see
me-
emoji with
yeah.
the scimitar. Yeah.
Okay,
I'll
okay.
give you rapier.
You
Yeah.
do a scimitar. Okay, cool. All right. Well, in that case, you have a scimitar instead. Okay, so for the rapier, it is like I said, for the shield, it counts as adamantine. So anything that has its damage reduction broken by adamantine will suffer from that. It also counts as a +2 rapier, and its additional little feature here is once per day, you can make a special attack with this rapier where you attempt to puncture a vital on the body of your target, causing them to bleed for multiple turns. The number of turns is going to be equal to your proficiency modifier,
So
and
four-
the
oh,
bleeding damage is it's as if you will be rolling a second damage dice on the damage roll, but it applies every turn.
God
Oh,
damn
So
it,
it just
baby,
the
that's-
bleed just uses the weapon dice.
Okay, okay.
Mhm.
Okay, all right.
And for the scimitar, you have a +2 adamantine vorpal scimitar.
Vorpal.
Yeah. I was hoping someone would make a slashing weapon with that because I was like, that horn's gonna be vorpal.
What does that mean?
So if I remember correctly, I have a legendary
if you
magic
roll,
item now.
if you roll a 20, and it has a head that can be taken off, that gets chopped off.
You can just insta kill stuff on a nat 20. Give me that scimitar now.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck! All units be advised. What have I done?
You know what? You know it's funny that it's a Vorpal sword because I didn't say it out loud, but at the beginning of the session when I was thinking, I was just like, man, what are the chances of us like being able to buy a Vorpal sword? As soon as I heard about the dragon thing,
No,
I guess I'll just
No,
fucking
that'll
name
do.
I
them.
manifested that shit, dude.
That'll
I'm so
fucking
proud
work.
of myself.
I want to go back in the rubber real quick. I want to find some more of those plates. Hold on.
You know,
It's
I
too
will-
late.
I
They've
will-
all been destroyed.
I know.
I was pretty worried about this dragon, and to be honest, still kind of am. At least on the possibility of the damage that it can do, but on the possibility that we can probably kill it. Oh yeah, no, I'm not that worried anymore. Didn't know Sentinel commits war crimes in the Forge. So
Baz,
Listen,
I
don't
just want to
commit
let you
war
know,
crimes, I enable war crimes. There's a difference.
Baz, I just want to let you know how much of a mistake it was for you to give us that, especially for me.
Was
I'm gonna make
it?
your life
Was it a mistake? Or was it to prepare you for the hell I'm about to put you through?
Well,
Right.
yeah,
Your hell's gonna fucking need it.
I
the
appreciate the
dragon's gonna throw his
chance.
head back or something. That's a dragon hydra or some shit now. Fucking watch.
But yeah, no. After kind of presenting y'all with the weapons, I'm like, look, I know they're not perfect, and like not knowing what they do yet or anything crazy. It's just like, but I at least hope these can service you in the future. Maybe you don't need to use other favors. And I look at Theo's other sword, but maybe with what we made today and the adventures we got, everyone's got a little bit of something.
Sentinel, this is like the most well-balanced sword I've ever held in my hand. What?
Yeah, I don't
This
know.
shield is nothing like I've ever held.
Master
Well, but-
craftsman.
What have
They're
you
the-
done?
No, I'm like, okay, so I'll be
What?
honest. Since I'm kind of metal, it's not so hard to do it. I guess is a way to, getting the heat. I can personally just, like, as you kind of see me working, like you see me literally getting hands on with the material. It's like, well, I guess that's the perks of being a metal folk. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way,
I
the
can't-
DC,
no, thank you.
the DC
Sentinel
to get
massage. Gone.
the DC to get any of the additional special effects on those was exactly 20.
yeah, I just want to say
Oh,
that was
yeah.
low. That was low
Yeah.
rolls too. Like I at least needed like I rolled 9s on them.
Mhm.
Sentinel fucking massaged the material into its form, not hammered it. He,
These
got-
are going to help us so much.
Well, I know it's not my best work, and I apologize, but I hope it can work out for y'all.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I imagine this is the point where like emoji kind of just kicks the door to the blacksmith. It's like, I have donuts. Hello.
Hey, Emoji, I made something for you. I know it's not that crazy, like, cause like I have no idea like what this shit does. I just made this metal, like it's like I don't know if it tells me or if I just figure it out through natural blacksmithing senses or something. Like I wouldn't know if it does that, but like I'll definitely hand this sword off to Emoji. Like here, Emoji, I know it's like I don't know what it really does, but you know.
You do know that every single piece of equipment that you just made seems to hum.
Yeah, it's got a little tune to it, so if you need a little bit of night sounds when you go to sleep, this is what it's good for.
Ooh, that looks very nice. Thank you.
Like
I've actually was
swinging around.
looking for a new sword.
like swinging around a lightsaber.
Yeah, yeah. It's just like when you set it down, it's like a controller vibrating. It's all like the no, but yeah, it's hopefully this will help us with future threats. And sorry, Todd and Shade, I know I can't make you weapons of your preferences on this. It's just really have so
Oh,
much
I'm wearing a
material.
new. I'm wearing a new cloak.
But you
can
look
see him.
good. So we take those, and yeah, maybe speak
You
to
can
my character.
customize the color.
Hell yeah. But yeah,
how you
and,
want it to look for this purpose. Only once. You just get to pick the color of the thing forever, basically.
Yeah, this
It doesn't change color.
bitch. This bitch is matching my aesthetic. Oh, as always, black and gold, baby.
Tomorrow! Yes, thank you for the resub, Stormy. Tomorrow indeed.
Today,
excited.
not tomorrow. Today.
Today in Europe.
Yeah, but, yeah. Hopefully, this will help us with the dragon issue.
Yes, indeed.
Absolutely.
And yeah, no, I mostly just want to say I'm honored to be here. And I know me and Moji kind of came in last second on this, but if this trip's going to be as scary as it is, might as well go hard, right?
Yes, absolutely. These are going to help us quite a lot, actually.
All right, let's get that
Sentinel,
good rest in. Yeah.
if you ever get to the point where you want to just retire and live a quiet life, I will gladly pay you just to be a blacksmith. I will be. I'm more than happy to be your patron.
Well, I appreciate that. It's just, kind of being metal is kind of its own weird, unique quirk on that because, like, I get literally just hands on it, and you probably saw that scene where like he gets real close to the metal with his hands in his face, kind of like smoothing it out. But it's just that, like, it's an art of its own. It's kind of one of the few things I'm good at, and I know the paint job on the shield's not the greatest, but
It's
I'm used to
wonderful.
working. Yeah,
You
I'm used
are
to working
quite the
small.
artist.
I like the idea that like this is like the culmination for like a whole nother campaign like 50 years in the future where like the sheer quantity of legendary artifacts that Sentinel has made has caused like the world to go through like an entire like economic crisis.
What do these things keep fucking coming
He
for? My God!
accidentally is like he's like accidentally like the start of like multiple wars just because of how easy it is to make like weapons of mass destruction with his blacksmith.
Yeah,
I think we've located the source of the legendary weaponry. Well, where the fuck is it? Some fucking shack in the woods.
Let's see. That's like this spear. He like creates a spear and he fucking throws it. It's just like a bullet time. It's like, yeah, that goes a lot farther than I thought it would. Like, huh? Gotta work on that later.
Hey, by the way, Sentinel, check your DMs tonight in a little bit. Not just yet,
Sure.
but there's going to be something that happens because of what happened tonight.
Concerning, but acceptable.
It's nothing bad. In fact, you might be happy with it.
All units, he lied.
No, I did not. I did
know,
not
just
lie.
messing with
I
you.
did not.
Yeah, but it's just
There's
let's
a
get something
certain
moving.
being who really loves people who make things. So
I like to imagine you just get like a notification for the Forge God. It goes, "He did fucking
Who?
what? Huh?"
You did what now?
Like here's a ping. He goes, "What was that?"
the
I
Forge,
s- I
no,
said,
the Forge
"What
God
was
is
that?"
busy doing his own thing, and he just hears and looks over at his phone, and he's like, "Huh."
Me and Drew get
I didn't
selfie
make
with all
that
these
shit.
items.
What the hell?
Selfie doing like, check out what I just made. It's all right, not my best work, but I'm really proud of it. And you're like, what the fuck?
Someone get that man a forge now.
All
I was
right,
just like, I
but
didn't teach him how to make a luck plate. How the fuck did you do that?
That's not even an item in the D&D compendium. What the fuck?
Be a direct line to the prime material stat.
oh my god! All right, everybody. Well, I think this is a good point to end our session because
now
we
we're
only got
fucking
2
hard.
minutes left anyway. You guys got some good shit going on, preparing for what's ahead. Each of you
And we got donuts.
get 2,000 XP.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Minecraft XP for making.
Real quick, 2 questions. One, I didn't use my point of inspiration this session. Do I get to keep that?
Indeed, you do.
Okay. Some
It
DMs,
stays
like,
until you
oh,
use
yeah.
it
Okay,
in my
cool,
in
cool.
my games.
Gotcha. Okay.
Mhm.
And other question: am I allowed to do one, like, just declare one quick thing that emoji would do? Because I will absolutely forget it by next week.
Absolutely.
Cool. Okay. So just so I remember, and just so you know, when everybody like goes off to bed and stuff like that, and mainly just because like Moji's very restless with how excited she is, she is going to write a quick little letter to her mom and dad.
No.
All right.
And because
Aw.
she's everybody's been talking about family and stuff, and she hasn't written them in a long time, so she just is gonna write them and just check in on them, see how they're doing.
All right. Sounds good. You gonna tell them everything you've been through?
Yeah, it'll be like a lot more upbeat than
Mhm.
the actual events and stuff. So she kind of like under exaggerates and stuff. So it's like, yeah, we met this dude named Marcus, and he was pretty evil and stuff, but we chased him away. You know that.
And
kind
on the
of
bright
stuff.
side, I'm like super rich now.
Yeah, she's like, I've been doing super well for myself. I have my own little, I'm in a house with some friends. I think I have partial ownership. I'm not sure. I need to check the legal documents though. It's just like, it's a very
And
long and
forge them.
it's a very long and convoluted letter, but her parents are, basically the same kind. Her parents are basically like her, so they speak her language.
Wonderful. All right. Well, that is going to be our session for the day. A lot of stuff happened here in a rather contained environment. Not a lot of traveling, but lots of stuff happened. And a lot of stuff is going to happen in the future. So, we shall be raiding. Yes, indeed. Thank you for getting the D&D raid message ready. If you have the Vazric emotes, go ahead and use the Yippee one or the... hold on. Let me do this real quick. You can feel free to use the Yippee one or the evil one if you have access to the evil one. I'm not sure if you do, actually. I don't know if that's a higher tier one or not. I forget. Anyway, who are we going to raid? That's a very good question for a person who didn't actually ask that at all. I have not yet decided because I don't have actual Twitch open yet. But I am searching right now as we speak, and I'm going to continue speaking until I find somebody that I'm interested in raiding, because I don't want there to be a bunch of silence in the meantime, and I found somebody I want to raid. Medicus is actually playing Dungeons and Dragons right now as well, so we will raid Medicus Fallstar. Let's go.
Congratulations. Oh my goodness.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
All right.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
All right, here is our raid, Medicus Fallstar. Please go give him some love. He's playing some Dungeons and Dragons. Is he the DM? I don't know if he's the DM or not. He might be the DM. He is the DM. Doctor? He is the DM. All right, go give a fellow DM some love for me, you guys. I will see you all tomorrow morning for a new campaign that's starting up called Kingdoms of the Sky. Icon and King are both in that one as well. So see you guys tomorrow morning. Bye-bye. Make sure you copy paste that raid message, guys. Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1. Goodbye.
Handshakes all around. Doctor.
Doctor.